too many men on the field. Saskatchewan.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the 13th Melon. We are back for week 2 of the CFL as the Riders take on Hamilton.
Riders, win the game.
That was no, that's not.
Man, I'm bleeding green today, bro.
I appreciate it. You're bleeding green in every manner except wearing green. But I don't think you own
except
green.
my gambling too. I'm going to make
true.
sure I put a
That's
real
very true.
greasy,
That's
Gary
very
curse on
true.
this bad boy. It's going to be good.
So, Riders in Hamilton taking on the Ticats, who everybody seems to think is really good. Hot take, I'm not so sold on them.
Say hello to the bad guy.
And you know, it's funny. As one of the things I had written down in my notes here was they got beaten by Calgary last week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Calgary kind of controlled the game. See, Ryan, and Network Ryan in the house. So they got beat by Calgary.
I used to get grumpy when he'd come in. Now I just love seeing
right?
it. Because we miss him, I think. A little bit of distance goes a long way. Sorry to continue.
And so I'm like, okay, well, if Calgary can beat them, who's like, especially after last year, they're a rebuild team, I would say.
Okay. I've never heard of that quarterback. Uncle Brando? Is that you? Sorry, there's some hammer humor going on right now. Woo! That's a nice prosthetic.
So
one more. MC Hammer. Hammer time. Okay.
So after Calgary beat Hamilton, I'm like, they can't be that good.
But you have your reigning mop over there.
That's true. But however, I have to say,
here it comes.
now as we're watching the fourth quarter of the Calgary-Toronto game,
Calgary's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I don't know. Maybe Hamilton's a little better this year. Now,
Vernon Adams is looking great.
Well, that's Calgary, but 25-11 Calgary with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Sorry if you were taping the game, but I don't really care.
Spoiler alert.
This is a channel for Rider fans mainly.
There he is.
CFL fans, but like mainly Rider fans.
Look at you.
So
target audience.
Man, I don't know.
So you're saying that the moral of this story is that Hamilton sucks, and they're fool's gold for all the people saying Hamilton.
Well, I was sure of that, but I might have to eat my words.
We'll see.
We'll have to see. I still think we can pull the game out, but it might be It might be a little closer than I thought it was.
I will say this: the Riders are favored according to Bodog.
Yeah. As
what is it, like minus 160 or whatever? So you won't get 1 for 1, and then if you go the other way, Hamilton's sitting at plus 140, so they'll pay you almost 1.5 to 1.
Yeah.
Meaning they're dogs.
Yeah.
But we're going to wait till Saskatchewan gets a big lead, and then we're going to put some money on Hamilton when those odds go way up, because we're going to curse them eventually. We just got to find the right time.
Yeah. So same thing as before. We want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
and
here he goes.
Everything in the chat, of course.
This is a proper true host.
And last time we had some Bugsy's free wings.
Yes,
I don't know if we will this time. Who knows?
I was talking to Brad.
But you don't want to chance it, so get in the chat early and
LB loves
secure
chat.
your spot.
I hate chat. LB loves
Good
it.
thing I'm the one who'll be moderating it for you.
That's the same as the Twitch stream. Too much, man.
Okay, big news. Riders signing Kadeem Carey.
Ooh, is he dressing today, LB?
He is. He is back because
they're putting him in there.
Thomas the Train is dealing with a groin injury. I was really happy with his game last week, and I was looking forward to see him again. But I'm glad to see him, taking the time to recover. He's not getting forced into it, playing injured. So that's good too. So we'll see him when he comes back.
And that's Hudon, right?
Yeah, Bertrand Hudon. I saw a random Reddit user. I'll pull up the actual username because I thought it was good.
If you're keeping score at home, by the way, that's your third string running back.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah. Well, he's not
Thor's
even
not playing, is he?
Pardon?
Is Thor playing?
Yeah.
Well,
he's starting.
So
he's starting.
Never
it was concussion protocol. So Bertrand was on the one game. He's not even.
So it's just a little.
Yeah. So old man shouting cloud was on the RCFL subreddit. give the rock to Thomas the Train.
That's it.
That was what he said. I am adopting that. So
Yeah.
thank you, Old Man Shouting Cloud. That
We're
is
running
a
that one up
great-
the flagpole.
I
for
really
sure.
like that one.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Kadeem Carey can do. I mean, he came from Toronto.
He didn't even get that many touches, right? If
last
Ouellette
year?
can go. No, like today.
Oh, this year? Well,
Like this game.
but you know what they've done like last year when Ouellette was injured and still starting is they would run him and he would get, 3 or 4 plays and then they drop in the backup for a couple plays, right?
Yeah.
Just so that he can get those reps and it seems to work for him. So I'm hoping they do the same thing with Kadeem Carey because I want to see what he can do.
Yeah.
Because my biggest concern with him is so he had a breakout season last year in
Yeah.
Toronto. Not breakout, but like he had a really good season. Like everybody was talking about him. And he got dropped in preseason. Now,
Very strange.
that doesn't happen without a
if
reason.
you're good,
That
if
doesn't
you're
happen.
good, that doesn't happen.
Right, without a reason. There has to be a reason.
Even if you're good and you have a reason, they'll still keep you. That's my point. Right?
Exactly. And
there
so
has to be something
I
up.
don't know what the reason is. Nobody seems to be talking about it, and everybody just seems to be excited. But I think it's almost the same not mistake that we made with Ouellette, but like I mean, he came here and we were like, yes, we got a star running back, and then he's been injured the whole time.
That's true. Maybe there's injury lingering.
Yeah, like a
or
lingering.
maybe there's some locker room issues.
You never know.
That's
Off
it.
field, like
Yeah.
you got all kinds of
Could be
options.
anything. I do agree with you that it is a little fishy.
Yeah, it just seems too good to be true. Like
That's it.
especially if they drop him during preseason. Like it wasn't even like in the off season. Like it was preseason. Like
Yeah.
it was, so I don't know.
Didn't
Just
didn't really get a fair shot, hey?
yeah. So Milligan will be playing.
Hey, that's
we
our
got
guy.
we got Milligan back.
Okay.
Jackson Ford is listed as second on the depth chart for free safety behind the combo. Now
Okay.
he wasn't playing last week because he was out with an injury, and I heard the scuttlebutt that
Scuttle.
apparently he was practicing with a cast on his hand, and he's gonna play with a cast.
That's a football thing.
That's a
dog.
football player.
Hell yeah.
But like
Sometimes they use it as a weapon.
that's true, yeah.
pretty
So
badass.
we'll see what happens there. Other than that, not too many huge injuries. We've got a couple O-line back. Jacob Brammer is back in the line, if I remember correctly. He wasn't playing last week, so our O-line is hopefully looking a little bit more solid.
That O-line last week was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering the beating they've
Yeah,
taken, right? Like
for sure.
Like through the missing Philippe
was-
Gagnon,
Everyone was
and
expecting it to be a
a
frickin'
failing point.
wide
and
open gate run, but
I don't have it even on here as like
Yeah.
I'm watching for it to be a failing
That's
point. I
they
mean,
proved it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we had that problem last year with the O-line keep getting injured, but
Yeah.
and they pushed through it, and so I'm hoping we can push through it again this year. But yeah. Okay, what else? We'll have some food coming in from
Ooh,
Bugsy's
Bugsies,
here, hopefully in a little bit.
Bugsies. So pumped up.
Um,
Thank you again to Brad and Sean, everyone over at Bugsy's,
Yes.
Markham Mall, and Lawson Heights location, as they got something really, really cool they're about to start, and it involves food and the number between 68 and 70. All of our favorite things.
Exactly.
So, yeah, they're going to be dropping off a game day feast here soon, and we'll hop into it as we roll into the big game.
Yeah, just waiting for Toronto and Calgary to finish up
Yeah,
here. and then we'll-
Toronto's really doing their thing.
they're struggling.
It's a big tutty right now.
Yeah.
They scored. So now it's a one-score game again, I believe.
Cool.
Coming
Yeah,
down to
Riders
the
getting
wire.
set to kick off here at 5 o'clock, so that means kickoff will actually be 5:15 because that's the way it
This
goes.
could go to OT.
It could. I mean, they'll still
Well,
tell
no,
us.
they need a 2-point conversion here. Look at this.
Yeah, and they'll tell us which channel we're going to, so
Yeah,
we'll
good
let you
call.
know if they change channels.
We don't want to miss our game, bro.
No.
Be good. Ah, there they go.
What do they do?
Whew, I'm getting hungry. I
Time
starved
out.
myself for this.
Right. Well, I ate lunch early.
Oh, so you're not starving
I'm
yourself.
not.
I'll have your share.
No, I said I ate lunch early.
Oh, yeah, I'll have your share.
Also, I'm always hungry, so. But
Sort
don't
of a
know.
theme around here.
yeah. Our delivery driver was apparently going to pick up some extra food as well. So,
What?
Yeah.
This day keeps getting better. Very exciting.
More food from Bugsy. so you
Who
can't
do we
go wrong.
got joining us today? Is Flats coming back?
Flats will be back at the half.
Host of Good Sports, episode 4
Yes.
up now. Ford, episode 4 up now.
Carter Beck was on. It was a great interview.
So good.
I mean, I recorded it, and then I was editing it, and I didn't get bored
Yeah.
either time. It was
It's very cool to have somebody who's local that has just got the jetpack on.
well, and
shooting
he's
for
like,
the moon.
he was talking about getting drafted.
That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying.
wait, hold on a minute.
He will.
This guy's like only a year or two older, a couple years older than me, and he's talking about getting drafted.
On track. He said before it wasn't really a achievable dream, but now it's looking like, man, he's gonna have a shot.
Yeah, pride of Carnduff.
I love it. Carnduff represent.
And Toronto makes the 2-point conversion, so now it's a one-score game. One-score game for one major for Toronto.
Yeah. I like that move going for 2 now.
Like we talked about it last week.
Always go for 2.
Always go for 2. Why not? Speaking of flats and other people.
Yes, talk to me.
Why don't we
Prediction
take a
time?
quick look
Prediction
at our
time.
predictions.
We have to make some.
You and I have to get our predictions in there.
Man, my beard almost looks like it's glued on, hey? It almost looks fake.
Is it?
No.
Hold on a minute.
No.
Are we going to get a reveal after a year and a half?
Can you imagine? If the Riders win the Grey Cup, I will not shave, but I will take off my taped-on beard.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm going to hold you that.
Yeah.
Okay, take a look at our
I can never shave it.
predictions.
That's all I got. The hair and the beard. That's it. Everything
So
else
you
is
and I,
discussed.
we have to still
good.
make our prediction. And we had Coach 2 didn't quite get his sent in time.
Celebrity pick.
So we had Ryan, the network Ryan,
The
pick for him.
Network
Network Ryan,
Yes,
the
sir.
one and only network Ryan.
It's Ryan for a Ryan, so that works good.
Yeah, exactly. It works. We can
One
just
of our
say
7
Ryan. We
frickin'
can just say
Ryans
Ryan.
around
picked.
here.
We
There's
don't
so
even
many
have to
Ryans,
say
yeah.
that was for him.
Could be
Okay.
anybody.
What are you thinking, buddy?
I got to take Hamilton first and foremost.
That doesn't surprise me.
And I don't like how these guys are taking my Hamilton Thunder. But we're going to go, she's got to be high scoring, right? She's got to be high scoring. Let's go Hamilton 42, Saskatchewan 28.
Whew. All right. Well, I got to pick Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that's it. That's why we're always going to be going opposite, which is good.
we can't. I will almost never not pick Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee it.
You better
can't
not,
guarantee it.
dude.
I mean, if
you
they're
do, I'll smack you, bro. It's
Wow.
your team.
I also want to win.
Yeah, but
Right. But
yeah, I guess.
okay,
Depending how competitive
score wise,
you are. What do you got,
I
Tiger?
think it's going to be low.
Here we go.
I think we
Total
have such a
opposites.
good. It's going to be the same thing as last week, except a little bit better.
Okay.
Our defense is locked in, and our offense is just starting to get rolling. It's not going to quite
All right.
do what we want. So I'm going to go and say it's going to be a 28-24 game.
28-24. That's the same as Coach 2. Can't do it.
Yeah, I can.
Rider prognostications say you cannot do the same score.
Did I? Okay, I'll choose something different.
Yes.
I didn't even.
Network Ryan.
It subtly influenced me or
And
something.
now
I didn't
it's-
even.
Now it's going to hit. And
I put that in and didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subliminal messaging strikes again.
29-25.
Man, that's still a lot of points for a low-scoring game.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, that's
You know
fair.
what I mean?
Dude, it's your pick. Look how I pick. I have
No.
0 points. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I guess we should. We
The
can also
standings.
check in with our standings. So if we go to
And explain the scoring breakdown here for this.
Oh yes, okay. So basically, the way this works, if you get the exact score, you get 10 points. Correct
Huge.
winner or loser.
Yeah.
Just
That's your points
Just
alone.
if the points numbers are exactly correct, 10 points. If you get the closest score, it's 5 points. And by closest, the way I'm doing is the closest total variation or the lowest total variation.
Okay.
So like if between the two numbers you're 5 points off versus somebody who's 2 points off between the two numbers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Correct winner is 3 points.
Okay.
So we'll check in with the scores here now.
I got 0.
Yeah,
Because
Gary
I
is
suck. Look at me from the
unfortunately
bottom. Look
sitting at
Flats.
last. Flats got the
Give it to the
correct,
sports
got the
host,
closest
eh?
score last week. Now,
What a guy.
I'll be honest, kind of like a false win because we did get his prediction at halftime, right? So he
Yes,
had a
that's
slight
good point.
advantage
And he
of
did
2
say
quarters
that
being
too.
played.
He said he felt bad doing it, but we
But
forced him in.
It's true.
So that's
we
that.
did. That's on us.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just a fun game, whatever. So hopefully this week
not
he
like
gets
we're-
0 points and then we're all even.
Not like we're playing for a death sentence here. This ain't
Except
those,
the death sentence for your beard.
Yeah. No, I said taped on, not the real one.
Yeah,
This
right.
This is like
Yeah,
that.
we'll tape on a beard and shave that off.
This isn't like the Hungry Games. That's what I was
The
thinking.
Hungry Games.
Yeah.
You mean the Hunger Games?
Yes, that's the one.
Ah.
Hunger away.
Okay.
Speaking of game day feast.
All right.
Game
Well, we're
day
approximately
feast.
15
Game day
minutes
feast.
away from kickoff here. Yeah, I don't know where the game day feast is. We must be stuck in traffic or something.
Well, it was 4:30 pickup.
Yeah, but it's been almost 15
Yeah,
minutes.
maybe it wasn't quite ready. Oh, it's here.
Oh, it's pulling up now.
Oh,
Oh boy! You know what we need? You know when you order on like Skip or Uber or something, you can track your driver. we need that. We'll just like buy an AirTag and put it in, then we can track the driver.
I'd love to track him. I would track him all day long.
Here we go.
Special delivery.
Bugsy's game day delivery. Game day feast, and very excited for this one.
Yeah, I wonder
The
what we got.
producer gets fed first.
What
now.
the heck is
Hold
this?
on now.
What the heck?
Hold on now.
I love you so much. You're my sweet prince. Oh, that thing isn't locked in. The door.
Oh, it's not locked in. Oh, I guess we should fix that.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
And the delivery driver is already gone.
Oh, he's in and out. Here we are. Oh, baby. Okay.
All right.
What are we
let's
gonna do
let's
here?
hit to our top-down camera here as soon as we can, and we will take.
Shout out to our producer today.
Yes, our wonderful producer.
Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, here
producer
comes the
Brooklyn in
unboxing.
the house. Let's
Oh, I
see
forgot to
we got
change
here.
what food we got. It's not chorizo sausage nachos.
We don't. We didn't
don't know
yet.
what it
We
is.
didn't know yet. So here we go.
Food feature.
Number one. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's sliders.
Oh, it's sliders. Let's go.
Look at that. And we got the pickles. Look at those beauties.
Oh,
Game day sliders. This way and up. Look
Oh,
at
boy.
that. Maggie's
those
liking
smell
it.
good.
Woo! Are we diving in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's see here.
We'll hit
Gonna
back
do
to
that.
the main camera and we'll cheers this.
Yes, sir. Okay, you grab one. Grab this one. Oh, I love sliders.
I shouldn't
This
grab
is
the
amazing.
paper as well.
I'm going to put a little pickle on there,
Ooh,
too.
that
Look at
looks
that.
good. I'm gonna go without the pickle
Cheers.
first.
Go Riders. Bugsies!
Mmm. Mmm.
It's really good fun time.
The silence speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get any better than that. Man.
Game day sliders. Right there.
I feel like you know how hot dogs are the thing at baseball games.
Mhm.
I feel like for some reason for me, burgers and pizza are the football food.
Yeah.
But now wings are gonna be. Wings are probably gonna turn
We got the
into
wings
the
too.
football thing, right?
Are you going to give producer Brooklyn a bite? Get her in there. Man. Again, Bugsies. don't
I
know
shouldn't
what
have done
this is
that.
So good. Yeah, it's gone.
She can't have gluten.
Mm. 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 No! No! Okay. You got it. Mm.
There's too much Maggie hair down there.
Mm-hmm. You ate it anyway because it's so good. Mm. Head to Bugsy's. Order from Bugsy's. Do whatever you can to get your Bugsy's.
Drop it in the chat. What's your favorite order?
Oh, that's good.
Man.
Brad, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
These game days keep getting better. I'm never finishing.
I got to go
You
pick
keep going.
pick these up one of these days and
Mhm.
and meet the wonderful man whose creation this is.
So good.
It's
Okay. Round two.
round 2. Let's do it. Hit to the top down again.
There we go. Let's see what kind of wings we're working with today. Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oh, baby. Come on. Can you smell it?
I can't.
Smell this. Don't look at it, though.
Oh, that sound smells familiar. What is it?
Sweet and smoky bacon.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy.
And
Thai peanut. Oh,
Okay.
that's gonna be like the Korean barbecue, but like
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah, this is wild.
And that'll
First of
be
all,
the napkins. We're learning. We're learning.
Graveyard, we are.
Okay.
Goes in
Which
here.
one are we going for first?
Let's go peanut first.
Okay.
So they got Thai
No peanut allergies, eh?
Nope, no
No,
dragons.
no
around.
dragon killers.
Yeah. Just take a look at that.
Oh boy.
Like, tell me that's not everything you're looking for in a wing. Oh. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna dive in here. I'm gonna go first, and then you go.
Yep.
That's how we'll do it. Perfect.
All right. What is the flavor? Thai peanut?
Man, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. That's the thing with the wings from Bugsy's, by the way, is they have amazing flavors all the time that they're hard to explain. It's got the tickle, like a little spice at the tie, like just a little bit, and then that like savory, like teriyaki peanut butter, like it's so good.
Okay, my turn.
It reminds me of. Oh, where's Jim? They had a peanut butter and jelly wing for a while. I'm not sure if they still do. If they do, you got to try it. And Brad came out and he's like, you got to try these peanut butter and jelly. He's like, I know it sounds crazy. I'm like, yeah, it sounds crazy, but let's do it. It sort of reminds me of that because that peanut buttery.
That was good.
It's incredible.
Oh, and Calgary just made it a 2-score game.
Game over.
Kicked a field goal, minute 15 left in the fourth. I think they probably got this one in the bag unless Toronto pulls out a miracle.
All right. Man, that's good.
You're right. It's got kick, but it's not like overwhelming
exactly.
kick.
Like a lot of the foods. I might just,
well, also like,
here we
you
go.
know how sometimes you get wings from some places? And like, there's not a lot of meat on the bones, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Look at my fingers. It's just a piglet. Look at those.
But like these ones, like, there's a good amount of sauce and
There's a
meat.
reason we talk about wings. And they are why. Look at this. Okay, we're back. That's good here. Producer Brooklyn nailing it. All right. Again, sweet and smoky bacon wings. Come on.
Is it sweet and is it smoky and is it bacon?
It's everything you want and more. Get in there.
Okay, hold on, 2 seconds.
I'm going back in then. What a way to break a fast. This is that.
Where's the Thai peanut?
Yep.
We have to pay the producer fees.
Make sure you have a napkin, girl.
Is there any in there, or do you need one?
There should be some underneath the table in the back. Margaret's getting so upset. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we'll have to feed you soon. Hey, it's your supper time. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, let's go. Let's go for this.
There he goes.
Oh, that bacon.
And it's got like the maple, like the syrupy. And if you're into dry wings, it's a dry wing too somehow, which I love. I love dry wings because I'm not a messy guy, but unless it's worth it to get messy, I better taste it.
I'm curious how you get the bacon flavor,
bro. Bacon.
Like I want to know how these are made.
Bacon, 100%. They don't mess around. That's why their wings are so good because they use all the real stuff. You know what I mean? There's no artificial stuff going on. You're getting bacon and you're getting some syrup in there, and somehow it's dry, which I love. We have to get better at not eating at the same time.
We're terrible at this, but that's
It's
what
so
you get.
good. It's so good.
It's just, it doesn't get better than that. Like, when I was like, we need a food sponsor for the show. And you're like, I got the right person. I'm like,
got the guy.
okay. I didn't realize how right you were.
Again.
More producer fees.
All goes back to good people. I've known Brad.
I'm gonna get those Thai peanut ones back from you whenever you're done.
I've known Brad for a long time. Nickel Plumbing's worked Smitty's and Bugsy's forever. And because they are such nice people, he is an absolute angel of a human. That's why I knew right away. It's like, that's our guy.
Well, if his wings are anything to go by, he better.
You should wait till you meet him. He's just like one of my favorite people. We love you, buddy. Thank you again. Ooh, I'm going to try not to take this bite until you get that going down. And this is what happened to me last time. I ate too fast.
We'll get it figured out by the end of the season.
Yeah, just in time. Pace yourself, they say. Pace yourself.
When it's so good, you can't.
That's the problem. That's the commercial right there. Bugsy's.
Except it's not a scripted commercial.
You can try to pace yourself, but it won't work. Too damn good. Ooh.
Okay. Your turn.
Game day feast.
Are there any more napkins?
Oh, we ran out. What napkins?
I can't open those. Also, I don't really like using those.
Well,
I find
that's
they're
all
too
we
small.
got right now. I can go right inside and get
Yeah,
some.
if you could, that would be good.
I'll do that. Start with that. Okay, I'll just go get some.
Okay.
I want this now because I dirtied it up.
Nothing in there. This is the other thing we're going to learn is we need paper towel on the set.
Sure. I got a whole bunch out here. I got it. That's all good, girl. Oh, man, now we're gonna
Man. Holy crud. What? I see. All right. Waiting for some napkins here after our Bugsy's game day feast. I'm going to try not to get the trackpad of my laptop all screwed up. Again, drop it in the chat below. What is your favorite Bugsy's order? We got approximately 4 minutes to go here until kickoff. 23 seconds left in the Toronto-Calgary game. Calgary leading 29-19. So they will be, Calgary will be going 2-0 on the season, and Toronto will be 0-2. So that is not a good start for Toronto, and a great start for Calgary, especially considering the season they had last year. Man, I ate too fast, same as Gary. I'm like, whew. All right. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Hi, Maggie. Yes, Maggie wants some wings. I can't stop. It's too good. I'm about as far from professional as you get.
The rider outsider.
I just keep eating. I'm not filling the space.
He is the rider outsider for a reason. Maggie, you're giving her pieces, and you're gonna run her over right away.
I'm older. So we're fine.
Marge, get out of there. Marge.
And the eating ASMR speaks for itself.
There you go.
ASMR.
You're here. Look at that. I'm going back in. But I'm gonna wait until you're done. There you go.
I'm done.
Okay.
You can go.
What's that dog doing?
He's trying to get them. Oh, there's a flag with 0 seconds left. Oh my god. CFL, eh?
Thai peanut wing. Incredible.
I think that's the winner. They're both fantastic. But like, it's just there's so much
flavor. Peanut butter on wings, man. It works every time.
And like when you get it, like the spicy peanut butter, like a spicy peanut butter, it's so weird. Spicy peanut butter works. I actually gotta wash my hands here. I think I'm gonna actually go wash them more.
Here you go, girl.
Watch her. She's gonna.
Yeah, look at her. She's ready. There comes the Hoover.
I picked up the big parts.
That's good. Maggie, hey. That's it for you now. That's it, girl. All right. Calgary, Toronto is over. Calgary victorious, 29-19. I am covered in Thai peanut butter, and I love it. How are those other ones doing? That's right. Producer Brooklyn in the booth is loving it. Okay, I gotta take a breather from that. Are there any left, or are you crushing them all? Well, you can crush them all if you want. Yep, all good. All good. Well, then I might as well just stay messy and just finish these guys off, eh? Game day feast. The best thing in the history of everything. Oh, come on. You're the expert. Yep. We forgot to say before, producer Brooklyn is an expert wing eater, and she just proved it by showing us the carcass.
Yes, I get told I'm not an expert every time.
Yeah.
Watch out, Maggie. Okay.
She's going to finish off the smoky maple bacon.
Okay.
So,
I'm good with that.
Yep.
I mean, I want more, but I don't want to eat more because I ate too fast. I got to give it a beat before I go again.
That's right.
All right. Elsewhere in the CFL, week 1, Riders kicked it off, so we didn't get a chance to talk about any of the other games.
Nice.
Toronto fell to Montreal 28-10. Hamilton, who we're facing now, falls to Calgary 38-26.
We talked about
And
it before.
BC with their Snoop Dogg halftime show They're honestly their halftime shows are almost bigger than the Grey
They
Cup
are. Everyone
halftimes.
leaves
Like
that room.
it's like, and actually it was funny. I was reading a bunch of posts on Reddit. People were like, "Man, the BC fans just weren't into it. They just weren't into it." And somebody was like, "It's because most people weren't there for the game. They were there for Snoop Dogg."
That's how they get that 52,000 attendance.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, BC beats Edmonton 31-14. Week 2, we're the last game of the week.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. So Winnipeg takes down BC 34-20. Montreal takes down Ottawa 39-18, and Calgary takes down Toronto 29-19.
I'm done.
It's
I finished
unbelievable.
them.
It's unbelievable. And
that.
we are getting set
Thai
for
peanut
kickoff here
wings.
in a few momentos.
We got another piglet sitting right in between us here right now.
Hey, watch out, Maggie. I gotta move my
Yeah,
chair.
she's going to get run over. She's going to squeal so loud. Poor dog. Ugh. How do I even start cleaning this now?
You gotta lick your don't just go in there with the napkin. You gotta lick your fingers off first. It's finger licking good.
There it is.
To steal another slogan. Watch, I'm probably gonna get
Man, that
trademarked
bro.
something for that.
Oh, I always forget how much I love Thai flavors. Like, Thai food is
Right?
so good.
You can't beat it. It's just it's just so good.
All right, now to make myself pretty well on camera. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Here's Bo Levi.
Bo Levi Mitchell, 31-50 for 304
game.
yards and 1 touchdown last
Minus
week.
the tutties. No, only one
Yeah,
tutties
I
for
mean,
that.
really, all your stats don't matter if you don't get touchdowns,
Yeah.
unless they convert to short yardage, right? Like if you drive it down to the 1
punches.
yard line and somebody punches it in,
Yeah.
then it counts. So I don't know for sure if that's what happened in all these cases.
Yep.
Then we got Trevor Harris, 19-26 for 277 yards,
It
2
felt like
touchdowns
he
and
did
1
a lot
interception.
More than that, eh? I felt like I had a way
Well,
better
yeah,
game
it
than
almost felt like he was more efficient then, because
Yeah.
if you only got 277 yards, we got 2 touchdowns and 1 interception.
that.
I mean,
I guess
that's,
the Riders were running the rock too, though.
yeah. I mean, Hudon
Yeah,
Hudon
he
was
so good. I
rushing
can't
for a
believe
lot
he's
of
not
yards.
playing today. I'm excited to watch him.
I was too, and I mean, we knew he was kind of limping at the end of the game, but
Yeah.
but like I said, it's good to rest him, right? And I want to get a good look at
Yeah,
Kadeem
it's
Carey,
Kadeem time.
because I mean, now or not now, but after this game, we will then kind of have a better idea of what our running back room's looking like. If Alette
Yes, we will.
goes down early again, then we'll get a good look at Carey, and we can.
Boy, could you imagine throwing him in there if that gets dinged up again?
He'll see playing time for sure. I would be very surprised.
Yeah,
He
if you're
doesn't
dressing
see-
him, you have to play him.
Well, and you got to take the pressure off Alette to give him time. Like I get that concussion protocol says he's good to go, but like
I hate that, by the way.
you gotta.
Like, Can you imagine getting a conky and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's good." Like, man, that was just like what,
Well, he
7 days ago?
He was practicing. It was because it was.
No, I get it.
8 days.
It's just
yeah.
it seems weird.
No,
to
but
me.
I mean that's my point. Is he was
Yeah.
practicing already on like the Tuesday
Weird.
practice, and
Yeah.
it's like what? Like
Didn't you just have a concussion? I guess there's different severities.
yeah, like but he was pretty shaken up getting up.
Yeah,
like
well,
you know
we saw it.
we saw the
He couldn't
stumble
stand
and
up,
the,
man.
yeah. So
Oh,
other things to look for. I want to see them get some interceptions. They were going hard on the knockdowns, and they had so many missed interceptions where it was like it just went right through their hands, or they just couldn't quite hold on to it. So I'm looking
first
to see
game
them.
jitters.
Yeah, well, I'm looking to see them kind of settle in and grab onto some of those,
All right.
grab onto some of those balls now.
Hold on to the balls.
So once again, we'll quickly check in with our predictions here.
There we
See
go.
who is going to be victorious. I'm surprised at how many people are picking Hamilton.
Not me.
Like I again, as much as Hamilton is maybe better than I thought, I'm still surprised. Like I don't know.
When you look at it, Bo Levi, man, that's what I see.
Yeah, but the thing is, your star quarterback, no matter how good he is personally, and I don't really think he's that good.
Of course not.
And now, mind you, I'm probably biased because I'm still bitter about him stealing MOP from Roland Milligan.
Yeah, that was bullshit. 1,000%.
However, I still just surrounding him. I mean, Calgary was running at will.
Yep.
And Calgary shut down their run. And we
you're
have one of the
saying-
best run defenses in the league, which means they're forced to go to him
On paper.
on paper.
On paper.
So
That's why they play the games.
we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Like,
Yep. Marge, killing me down here. I'm gonna run her over. I know it.
I got room. I
See?
can.
We're close.
It was closer before, but we're good now.
Our chairs. There's Thor warming up, looking very unconked, which is good.
Yep.
Like that. Oh.
And again, of course, they say kickoff at 5, and it's not going to be till.
I can't believe we've gone this long with the pregame. Thank God for the pregame feast. So good. Oh, he's getting into the next stuff now.
Yeah, we got to
He
get
just
into
hasn't
the candies.
stopped.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I would not have been able to cover all that without
Yep.
that feast. I mean,
Smoky maple bacon. Again,
and
it's
man,
a dry
I
wing.
was
Oh.
hungry too.
And I never get in, like, I never go hard on the wet wings because I always get so dirty. Twice now, I ended up covered. Twice. Thank you again to Brad and Sean and everybody at Bugsy's, Markham Mall, and Lawson Heights location. I'm good, buddy. If I eat any more, my Tim Tums are going to start to go haywire.
Feeding the producer.
That's good. That's how she gets paid. Like that. None for you, Margaret. You think she's a Rider fan?
She definitely is.
Yeah, the way she looks at you.
Next time you
That's
do the
cute.
talking Maggie cam.
Yes. She did talk about the Riders last
She
time.
did.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
She is caring. Caring. You're a good girl. Yeah.
We need our own Maggie cam. Actually, we could use the top down again.
We have to aim it to the right.
Here. Let's.
You gonna go for it?
Actually, no, we're not gonna do
That'll
that.
be a tough one.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Aye,
She does look very happy right now.
she does. She's just happy to be on the 13th Melon,
That's
the
it.
only Rider show that goes during the game that is made by fans for fans.
That's it.
And because of that, we want to hear from you in the
Yes.
chat. Drop your thoughts. What's your favorite Bugsy's order?
Oh boy, I like that.
That's what we're. That's
I
what
also
we're
want to
asking
do.
right now.
Shout out to all the other Rider shows, by the way. It's nice
Yes.
that we're not competing with anybody. We're just coming on. During
Yeah,
the
we just
game.
come on
Everyone does
during
their
the
own
game,
Stuff. This is all we
give you
do.
somewhere
It's
to go.
good. Yeah.
Vent your thoughts at
Joining
the command center.
Rider
And
team. This is good.
command center is taking a. Whoa! I was watching the.
I just got another piece of wing in
Oh,
my
yeah?
mouth. Oh, so good.
I was watching what game was it? Whichever game was going on last night. Here,
I remember. I saw that game too.
it was the Montreal Ottawa.
Yeah.
And there was one where the receiver shoved the how did that work now?
Don't worry. This will get good. I promise.
I can't remember exactly what. Okay, basically what happened was one of the
You got this.
when
Doc. You got this.
when he went to throw, one of the defenders clipped his arm.
Okay. It was a fumble.
Yes.
Okay.
And when in the throw looked like it went to like basically he clipped his arm, but like it didn't like go like
Floppy.
it didn't go floppy.
Okay.
It just like it still had a very good trajectory. Then there was very obvious pass interference where the Montreal defensive back was like holding him, and the receiver was trying to run backwards to get the ball.
Okay.
Like run like he
Yeah.
turned around, he's running towards
He's
the
got
front
him.
of the end
He's
zone, and he couldn't
impeding
get him.
his route. Yeah.
And they didn't get a call. And so Ottawa challenges, says pass interference. Command center comes back and says there was no pass interference because the trajectory of the ball was altered by the thing.
Yeah.
But it was such a minuscule adjustment
It's one of
that
those little
he
things.
could have had it. That's the thing, is he could have had it. And
The lucky break.
well, but that just annoyed me that was a thing. That he could have, like, if he hadn't been held, he probably would have had that ball.
You got to go by the rules, man. You got to go by the rule book.
Yeah, but
if
that shouldn't be the
throw
rules.
is not impeded, right?
I don't know. That's just one that.
But and I get what you're saying. Because when you're out there and it's still in the zone, that shouldn't exist because it actually didn't impede the throw because it was still around the area.
It was still relatively
Yeah.
close, like within his area. That if he hadn't been held, he could have caught it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that was for Montreal. Like that worked out for
That
Montreal.
worked out for Montreal's
Yeah.
favor. It would have
On the
been
way
a
to winning.
touchdown otherwise for Ottawa,
for sure.
or at least push it to the
So
goal line.
It's a big play in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially since Ottawa lost and they were trying to come back at that point.
Yeah.
It was,
How about Ottawa? Hey, ooh boy,
Well, they also didn't have their starting quarterback,
that'll do it.
so that never helps because Drew Brown got injured in the Saskatchewan game.
Yes, he did.
So.
The Riders, that defense, take guys out. Ooh,
Sorry.
baby.
Just gotta pull this up. Forgot to get this ready beforehand.
Going.
Gotta get the numbers. Official team roster.
Look at you. What a host. What a host this guy is.
They still have they haven't had time to take Kadeem Carey's rider picture. So
Got
his
the Calgary
so his
jersey
headshot is still a Toronto jersey.
Or Toronto, yeah. How long ago was he in Calgary? Is that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 or 3? Yeah.
I don't remember here. I can pull it up. It'll tell us. We'll see. He was.
It would be nice. Are there any other returning players from injury today?
Jackson Ford is one.
Yeah.
What
about Schaefer
again?
Baker?
O-line. Schaefer Baker still. He's in the 6th game.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's my favorite receiver. Again, I think Jacob Brammer's back. Where's it? Zach Fry. There's somebody on the O-line that's moved that moved in. I feel like one came off the list, but I don't know. The O-line is just going like is just.
Yeah. Turnstile.
Oh, the other thing.
Turnstile.
As you mentioned, is we talked about flats and good sports.
Hell yeah.
His good sport of the week was Jorgen Hoos, who's the long snapper.
Yes, sir.
Played his 150th career CFL game, all of them with the Riders. And he's a local kid, too. He's from
He's
Regina.
a Husky, man, yeah.
Or Husky, yeah.
Yeah. But
So that's really cool to see.
I used to do a sports show in a basement in a bar. I think it was called Talking Sports, actually. And he was one of the guests that we tried to get because he was just getting in there. It was very cool. And I don't know if we got him or not, but it was like the interest was there because, hey, local guy playing the CFL, we love that.
Yeah. But no, shout out to Jorgen Hoos for his 150th career CFL game.
And for
all
being
of them with the
good
Riders.
sport of the week.
And good sport of the week.
Hell yeah.
Getting that good sport bump. And it's a
is.
real thing. I mean, Gage Grassick, she was on there. Next week, she wins U Sports Athlete of the Year.
Yep. Crazy. Carter Beck's on there. Might be getting drafted.
Might be getting drafted. It's a real thing. So
Very
if
cool.
you want to start your own show and give people a bump, a boost, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
you can sing the...
Oh, you're going to make me do that? I thought
gonna
that was
make you
just a your show gimmick. I thought I'm
No,
like
I loved
Gary,
it.
the not host right now. Okay, let's see what I got here. Just send us an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song.
Yeah.
Right there. Hit it out. Well done. See you later. Ooh, that's what it's like. You almost got me there. Never been on that side.
If you'd prefer not to send us an email and just go to the website to find the email,
Yes, sir.
dufferinav.com. Check us out.
Very easy, very nice, very streamlined. Our good buddy Royal Anders hooked all that up.
It's definitely an easy website to use. I remember when I first saw it, I was very impressed.
Yeah, because I hate websites. And I told him, I said, I want a website I don't hate.
Right.
And he did it.
He succeeded.
He does.
All right.
Oh, Bo's looking sharp.
How can
Bo's
you tell?
looking real hands. Look at him. He's ready, man. He's laughing.
He looks like
he's
a ragged
comfy.
dog.
Oh, he looks good.
I disagree.
Yeah, he's spitting lots. I like that. Good football player. Always spitting.
I also just don't like him. So
Clearly, you've been very vocal about your rage towards this guy.
I think he's overhyped. I don't really like him. But you know what?
Hey,
Oh,
you
hey,
don't have to do whatever you want.
that's a good sportsman or a good sportsmanship, whatever you want to call it. Trevor Harris going over and shaking Scott Milanovic hand, head coach of Hamilton. I like
Hey,
that. See,
Good sports.
that's a quarterback that I can get behind. Not
Yeah,
only
you
because he's
love
our
it.
quarterback, but you know.
I think she's realizing she's locked in here.
Yep, she has no way out.
She can't go through the front.
She can't
wants
go
to
through
get
the
on her
banner.
bed.
We can move it back a bit.
Like that.
All right.
She's still confused.
Have they already done the top coin
It's
toss?
going,
Did I
man.
miss it? All
We're
right.
starting,
we
baby.
we should turn the volume on so I can actually hear what's going on.
Underneath all these numbers. Here we go.
Pull up the stats.
Oh, Marge is out. She's realized that she's cleaned all of the crumbs.
She wants to go watch
That
the
is a
game from a better
short
vantage point.
kick.
Yeah, but they still take them down around the 30. That's not a bad.
Oh, that's good.
It's not a bad takedown. Like anything about the 35 is a good return. So
It's a great cover team. This is a bad kick. And sometimes that works in your favor.
where are
like
they
that.
kicking off from? I don't
35?
actually know where it is
I
in
think
the
it's
CFL.
35.
I should, but I don't.
Pretty
All
sure
right.
that's what it is. Marge, what are
Hamilton
you
gets the first drive here. Let's see what Bo Levi Mitchell can do. You know what I would like to see right here?
doing? Interception.
Pick six.
Oh,
I know you hate that term, and I'm going to keep using it at every turn. Pick six.
touchdown.
Pick six. Pick six. There was a pick six in the game last night. Or almost a pick
Interceptions for
six.
Touchdowns. It's what the
Yeah,
proper
that-
name is. Oh,
All
no.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
oh, no. Just looking for more crumbs.
She's looking for more food.
Those crumbs
See,
brought to you by Bugsy as well.
honestly, like, she goes crazy for the Bugsies.
Yep.
Oh, she
knows
doesn't
what's
do this
good.
for any, like, even when I bring in a pizza, she doesn't go for
Yeah.
it. Unless it's a
Not-
Bugsy's pizza. Do they
not
have
like
pizza? I
this.
don't know.
I'm sure they do.
They probably do. And it's probably really good pizza, too.
Yeah, that's what they do.
All right.
All right, well, that's a rough start.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for
Marge,
sure.
you're really
All
taking
right.
my spot here, buddy. There you go.
That's not ideal either.
Flag. Here it comes. Oh,
I hope CJ Rivas is right.
Holding?
I don't know.
That's going that way. See what we got.
Holding.
It's always holding. First down. Yes, sir.
What?
Oh, your gimmick is fun. Where is it?
That's definitely holding.
That's a good thing for your riders right there.
You love to see it. 1st and 20. Man, holding calls in 10 yards are crazy.
Yeah, don't hold. There you go.
There we go. Shut him down.
Dirty screen
So
passes,
that'll be
man.
like 2 and, or it'll be 3rd and like 18.
Wait a minute. Look
So
at
they'll
that guy.
So they'll punt it.
Revenberg.
Yeah.
Looks good. So
You know
does
what? The thing I
Dobson.
always find funny when they show the lineups and they show all the headshots
Yeah.
is like, obviously their direction when they're taking the photos is unclear because some of them are like
Looking away.
smiling and then others are like, I'm a
Mug
big.
shot.
Yeah, like exactly. It's
That
crazy.
one guy had the Raleigh Fingers mustache.
Yeah.
Which I really like. I'm going to get one of those. I need my stash wax from Uncle Mike's. Eat it. There it is. Oh, he caught it, though. There you go. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop. Oh, slam the mic. I think she's free now.
She's gone.
Ah.
Oh.
Don't let her get
she
in.
stole it from the garbage. Of course
Don't
she did.
let her get any more garbage treats.
This is why we need a
She's-
producer.
She's sneaky like that, yeah.
Yeah, because she went over here to distract us.
Yeah.
Christ, she's a smart one.
She knows what she's doing.
Are they going for it? Oh, no, they're not.
They're punting.
I just, for a second, the formation they were
They
in,
did
I
a
thought they were
little bit,
going for it. I'm like, I mean, early in the game, I guess why not? I mean, it's not like you got lots of time to recover, but like it's.
Hey, did
see,
Alfred
again,
get- did Al-
again.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Did Alfred get Special Teams Player of the Week last week?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I think he might have. He had a lot of return yards.
Yeah, he was looking pretty good.
He was 1/3 of like the total yards gained for
Yeah.
the day.
I don't
He
know.
is
I
running
just
back hard.
again, he just runs out too easy. Like right there, he went.
You
he
gotta conserve your body, bro. You can't just go get blowed up every single time.
That's your
football.
job as a returner.
Yeah, but it's also your job as a human being to protect yourself.
You're getting paid to return.
Yeah.
So return.
That's how you die. That's how you die on the football field. You have to have some awareness of yourself. That's how you get hurt, bro. That mindset right there, that's the one.
It's the first play of the game.
I know. I'm just saying. If you're looking around and there's no holes and there's a sideline right there, because that was a kick to the right side of the field, he had no room to go anywhere unless you're
Go
going to
the
go all
other
the
way.
way across. Yeah, that's true. But then you end up losing yards, and then what?
Don't lose yards.
You'd be a great coach. What a guy.
It's simple.
Don't be a dumb
You
dumb.
see player,
Yeah.
you see opposing player, you run that way.
I'm not going to argue with you.
We go that way, you run that way.
Follow your blocks? Yeah. All right. We'll
It's
give
not-
it to you.
All right, let's see.
We'll give it to you.
Jameer Thurman, Marcus Sales, and Nelson Lacombo getting those early tackles.
Tackle.
Mario, that was a 7-yard return for Mario. Mario Alford.
7 yards?
Yeah. That was a 61 kick for Brett Leather.
The kickoff?
Yeah, 61 yards apparently.
Did not. Well, for a kickoff. Interesting. Oh, there he
I don't know.
is.
I mean, I don't know. It's like
Talk to me, dog.
well, I don't know what I was gonna say.
That's not very good. You had something good, didn't you?
I did.
I just got a phone call from our good buddy Sweet Ass from Sonder Concrete Services. I'm just
Oh.
sending him a picture that we're live right now, so I can't answer it.
Okay.
Look at that. So to Sutner Concrete Services.
Yeah, they built the
Services.
services. Yeah,
Services.
they built this, and you see them all around the city.
Right.
They were great neighbors too.
Oh yeah, the best. I'm sure you heard me screaming drunk numerous times over there.
Probably.
Yeah. When you're trying to go to sleep, little LB's just trying to get some rest, and I'm in there. Ooh, drinking, living the good
I think it's a
life.
good thing you're sober now.
Oh yeah, I drink enough. That's what I say. I drank enough for a lifetime. I was really good at it.
All right, 2nd and 9. Did we miss a play? We must have. While we were in a commercial break.
There it is.
There we
Is that
go.
the Emilus again? It's always
Emilus.
That's not him. Johnson.
Oh, Keyshawn Johnson. Not that Keyshawn Johnson. But you see right there,
Jamie Nightballs.
did you see how much space Trevor Harris had there?
So much
Like the
time.
O-line
So
opened up a
much time.
perfect, like a literal like staircase, grand staircase lane in the middle for him.
Wide open spaces.
And Logan Ferlin getting those reps at center, like I don't believe that's like he doesn't have a lot of experience there. So seeing him being able to do that, because I mean that was directly where the gap was at center. So
Yeah, find your zone.
get a good snap and then Owlette gets wrapped
No
up.
running
and
game there.
D-line is hard to,
Look at these guys. Do you know any besides Ferland? Do you know any other ones?
Yeah,
Johnson.
Brammer and Hardrick are
Yeah.
I recognize. Duncan
Look at all those
Busby.
Canadians.
Love to see Picton in the lineup there too.
You had a good game last week.
All right.
So, no Bain Jr., no
Not yet.
Safer Baker.
Nope.
That's crazy, eh? They're missing so many
wide
starters.
open. There we go.
And they just don't care. They
No.
got depth, man.
Yep. Our receiver core is really deep. That's Picton, I believe. Number 18, I believe, is
Busby.
Picton. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You know the numbers better than me.
Picton's 81.
Again, drop your thoughts in the chat.
Don't forget about chat.
We want to hear from you.
That's right.
All right.
Shout out to our winners last week of the free wings. Very
Yes.
impressive.
Canadian Cessna winning
Woo.
free wings.
From Bugsy's, the best wings in the world. Getting ready for a really big campaign that involves wings. And I'm really excited to
Almost.
taste
Very
all
close.
of them.
I'll be short yardage, so get over the half and walk it down.
Did you get any phone calls or anybody from the league saying that we can't talk like this? We're all 1 for 1?
Nobody said anything.
Sweet. That was the one thing we were a little worried about. It's not play-by-play, of course, but us talking about the game.
No,
Back when we used to do a show over on the big network, Scotty Villa, shout out to my sweet, beautiful producer, Scotty Villa. Him and I did a show called The Fan Zone, and we were on during the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't allowed to talk about the game until, like, a play after. It was some ridiculous stuff. There you are.
Oh, that's
and he
pass
got
interference.
it.
That's PI.
No,
No, that's PI.
not even close. That was perfectly timed, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Fumble, fumble. Oh,
That's PI. That's PI.
take off your green sunglasses, bro.
No, that's PI.
You wait. You're going to be very embarrassed when you see this replay. That was perfect timing.
That's PI.
Wait for it. All the balls do is touch him.
That's PI.
Perfect.
He didn't have it.
Perfect timing.
He didn't have it.
Doesn't have
That's
to.
PI.
It bounced off him, dog.
No. You're wrong.
You can say whatever you want. Everybody watching this game knows what happened.
You're wrong.
I know I'm wrong most of the time. I will give you that. Stop dropping treats.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. She's lurking again. She was making her way over here.
Okay, well, you're wrong, but that's okay. We're all wrong sometimes.
Do we know the definition of pass interference?
Yeah.
What is it?
When you interfere with a pass.
A little more in depth, please. Give me a little bit more.
I don't know off the top of my head, no.
Yeah. As long as the ball is in the catching zone of the player, it's all about timing.
Yeah, but he didn't have the ball yet.
It was there. You'll see.
Mm.
All right, they probably won't show it again like the last.
Yeah,
two
that's right. The
replay.
last one we were
We're
really
sitting here
arguing, it didn't
arguing
show
all day. Yeah.
Okay, one
It's not
second.
even fun for us when we argue. We don't even get to settle it. Ridiculous. Are you getting drinks, bro? I might need another one. Oh, yeah. What have you got there? Is that the lime juice? I love Doritos.
Doritos. It's so good. They had the big bottles. So we'll.
Dorito me up. We like green drinks during the 13th Melon.
Funny when I walk into the store wearing my Rider jersey, buying green drinks.
Have you ever seen the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
It does ring a bell, but I don't believe I've actually
Yeah,
watched
I feel
it.
like you haven't because we would have talked about it. It's one of my favorite shows. There's a guy named Charlie, and they all cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles, obviously, because they are in Philadelphia. And Charlie's game day routine is he has to drink something green. And so he's looking for anything green in the bar because he's stuck in the bar during the game. And it's a really long story, really funny episode. But it turns out all he has is green paint. So he ends up drinking green paint so they'll win. And then he starts hallucinating as he sees the players inside. He has like traps set up like Home Alone. Great episode. Here.
No, he
Boom,
didn't.
boom.
He didn't have
Boom,
that.
boom.
He didn't have it.
See if Suits agrees with us. Definitely felt like a boom boom.
Well, they didn't challenge it, so.
Does that mean I win that one?
No,
I
it
might.
just means it went unchallenged.
Okay.
Oh, they shut him
good.
down in the backfield.
That's the defense. I'm thinking running game is going to be non-existent today, bro.
For Hamilton? No,
Both teams.
absolutely.
Both teams. Look at this.
Well,
From those first two drives, of course.
yeah, from
Which
the first
isn't
two
much.
drives, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can get something going.
I think that guy is too.
Yeah, Coach Mace.
I didn't know he ran the defense too. Look at him
Yeah,
go.
he's the D coordinator because that was originally what he was.
Yeah.
In Toronto, was a D coordinator. You
Bread
know what
and
I find I like about him?
What's that?
His hairline on his forehead is perfectly straight. It's amazing.
It's all
Whoever
about
cuts
those
his,
little things, yeah.
whoever cuts his hair.
Great barber. Oh, 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. Which again in the CFL means first down, right?
Yeah, usually.
On paper, it should be impossible to stop because no one on the defense
Right.
can move until you snap the ball and you have a 1 yard gap in between you.
Right. And
Should
so
gain it
even if
every
you're
time.
able to even if you meet in the middle
Yeah.
and you meet with half a yard to go,
Yeah.
you're going to get some pushing.
Better.
And even if you get pushed off,
Oh, look, they're getting
forward
fancy.
progress,
They're putting Bo outside.
it's just going to go straight. They're not actually going to.
Fumble!
Oh, he fumbled
Fumble!
it. He did. Yeah. No.
Still got it. That's how easy it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's how easy it is.
Even after the fumble, he still manages to get on the outside and get it.
Jeez. And that's why you want your quarterback taking snaps, not your, is that a fullback?
Yeah, it must have
Leader. His name's Leader.
been. Liter. I
Liter.
don't know. Here, let me.
He's one of their big boys. But that's that extra, that full yard that you get from the line. That's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
Creates the space. Like you
What
said,
was
good
the
little
name
push.
again? I already forgot.
Leader.
Liter.
Litre. Get in there. So many screens, man. Oh. I'm thinking he's like a fullback, halfback fullback.
He's not even on their roster.
Maybe he's a backup QB.
Could be.
Look at that. Fewest starts to 100 wins.
Don't care.
Fair.
I don't care. I don't like him. See, what are we doing for stats here?
And now they're first down. Oh, maybe not. There it is.
Did we miss a play?
No.
Or was I just not paying attention?
You weren't paying attention. It's okay. I got you, Doc.
Okay.
Your job is to drive. My job is to watch the game. I love not being a host. You know that?
Hey, Trevor Harris is
Best.
sitting at 3 of 4 for 33 yards. That's 11 or 8.3 yards per
3 of 4 for how many?
33.
Not bad. How's that running game?
Running game. Ouellette has 2 carries for 1 yard.
Got to open her up.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's not even his fault. Like
Yeah.
both of those, it was
Of
just
course.
that the O-line
Stuffed
couldn't operate the gap or open up the
Oh
gap.
boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
See, that could be PI.
Yeah, frick.
And that's even closer to me than the other one because how much body did he put in there? It looked like just their feet got caught. If he falls on his own,
Let's
you can
see.
challenge this.
Yeah. Let's see.
I love that offside every play too in the CFL.
That's true. The number of times.
What happened? Yeah, they got
Oh.
legs caught up. That's a
He got
tough
them.
one, man.
We'll see if I mean,
I was going to say yes. Okay, good. If it's unintentional, it's only 10 yards.
yeah.
So that's good. So
That's
it's
what I
not
was
the
gonna say.
full, like,
It's
50
not the
yards.
full- yeah.
Which is good. That's a good break for the Riders.
If they called it intentional, I'd challenge. If they didn't call
Yep.
it intentional, I wouldn't.
Absolutely.
Like in this case, I wouldn't.
See,
'cause
look at us. We agreed. That's
Yeah.
good. Still sucks,
It
though.
happens, right? I mean, when you're laying out like that, it
Yeah.
happens. So
And they're in field goal range now.
yeah, I suppose so. We need a pick here. A
Or a
pick
fumble.
6 might even say.
Yuck.
All right.
There's the guy
There we
again.
go.
That's leader. Litre.
Yeah,
34.
there's
He's definitely running back.
Let me look.
Litre, not leader.
Number 34, you said.
Where's
Oh,
old
it is.
Marge at?
It's Milanovic Litre. He's a hyphenated name. Yeah, he's a running
Nice.
back, 5'11", 223,
Big boy.
out of Simon Fraser.
Can you see over there, producer Brooklyn? She's probably laying down out front. Yeah, she's good. Look at her. Oh, that good. Maybe I'll feed her at. Well, no, we gotta talk to Flats at halftime. Have to feed her soon. You know, it's supper time. There he goes.
All right, and the first
Oh!
quarter, is he going to get?
Oh, holding. It's holding. It's come back. Do not be upset.
Holding.
I saw it.
Or was it on the QB? Because it looked like right as they took the QB down.
Full hold. He knows. Look at him. Like, really? Come on, man. Bo Levi's trying to sweet talk him. All day. I'm not good at anything in life. Sometimes I'm okay at catching fouls.
I would say so. You're
Yeah.
calling it a lot better than me.
I've watched a lot of football. You'll see him. He just holds a little too long right
Oh, yeah,
there.
right there. Yeah,
up
yeah.
top.
That's a hold.
Yeah.
And then he just goes full send on it, too.
Yeah.
Like, look, he realizes. He's just like, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to
He
go all
didn't
the
even
way.
bother doing one of these. Eh?
No, it was
He knew.
just-
He's like, yeah, my bad. All right, second and long, and you're out of field goal range now, dare I say.
Legio's pretty good, though. Their kicker.
That big leg?
He's decent.
Okay.
So they might go for it if.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh,
play.
that was a.
What a catch.
I don't know why Winnipeg let Kenny Lawler go. Like,
Probably too much money.
maybe.
People don't talk about the salary caps in the CFL enough.
That's true.
Like, it's really hard to build a team with that little money. Do we even know what the cap is? We ever talked about that?
I don't think so. Because, again, nobody talks about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like a full,
2025 CFL salary cap set $6,062,365.
So your full team, that's your entire team. How many
Yeah.
players? 53 active?
Isn't it in the 40s? I think it's 45.
45?
Plus your IR and your practice roster. And does that include your team and your trainers?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not true. I believe your coaching staff and all that is separate.
I would think so.
Either way, an entire roster is the same price as like a punter in the NFL.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put an entire roster into
It's crazy. Well, and then, you think about BC, like Rourke's contract is for $750,000.
Crazy.
That's
And
almost.
that's what I'm saying. So you got
Yeah.
Winnipeg, you need Kalaros, you need all your other studs over there. He was probably priced out because he's like been a top receiver for a couple years now, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know.
great time for a turnover. 8 of 8, Bo Levi. 9
Oh,
for
why
9
is
and
he
a
wide
tutty.
open? Completely wide open like that. Yeah, let's take a look at what his stats are here.
9 for 9.
9 out of 9, 106 yards, 1 touchdown.
Good
Average
start.
of 12 or 11.8 yards per throw.
Look at this. They did the old pick route. Watch this one.
Yeah,
Run the
I'm
defenders
curious as
into
to
each other.
why there was.
Right there, see?
Oh,
picked.
yeah. And the Riders are just like, well,
What
I
the
thought
hell?
that was your man. How did he get there?
No, I think that was more of a, they picked us. Like, that's an illegal play. And it's up to the refs to catch that. 'Cause it was very there. It's just how intentional do you make it look, right? Well, isn't that something?
Well, that's, yeah, unfortunate. Okay.
Pretty low scoring first quarter.
Oh, you know what? I
You gotta
realized
put
I
up your
forgot.
bug.
I forgot to
Yeah,
put
your
up the
scoring
thing.
bug. There he goes.
We should do that.
Are you going to change the quarters on this one too?
I forgot to make it so I could do that. I knew there was something I was forgetting.
Bro, it's all good. We were doing all sorts of stuff here. Look at that. Yes, sir.
Oh, you know what else I forgot to do?
That list is getting big, bro.
I forgot to do something here.
What'd you do?
Should pull that out of there.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Ah,
go.
yes. Look at you go. Yeah, we got it. All right, LB, Rider Outsider, your current thoughts
Current thoughts.
on what's about to be the end of the first quarter.
Okay, so last week I was very confident going into the game.
Okay.
And they marched it down, scored a touchdown on the first
Excuse me,
drive.
Matt Young. Love you, buddy.
Oh
Absolutely
yes,
love you.
thanks for watching. Yeah, drop a line in the
That's
chat
my
if you have
guy
some
right
thoughts.
there. The best.
Have some thoughts. What was I going to say? Lost
Every
my train of-
Thursday,
yeah.
by the way, Matt Young
Yes,
comes on your show Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m.
sports and video games.
Yeah,
Doesn't get better than
It's the
that.
best. It's everything I've ever wanted. Literally, that's my life.
So like last week, who were they playing? Ottawa. Marches it down, gets a touchdown on the first drive. And
Yeah.
I went, oh shit. And we came back and we settled in.
Almost blew it to the end.
Yeah, but classic Riders. I mean,
That's
that's
it.
expected. We all knew that
That's
was
very
coming.
true, yes.
But here, it's like the same thing. Where like I was confident going into it, and Hamilton walks it down for a touchdown. I think we can come back.
This was the second drive. And again,
That's true. We
there's
we
so
only
much
we
football.
only got like 1 or 2 drives in,
Yeah.
right? So
There's so much football to be played.
Yeah.
You got that going, which is good. Are you entertained? Are you enjoying the game so
Yes.
far?
I always
Look
enjoy
at
CFL games.
Really? I
Yes.
don't know if you do.
Well, the one last night was pretty boring, actually, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The
Montreal.
Toronto-Montreal game.
Yeah.
Especially the first quarter of that was really, really boring.
Look at this. They're talking about the pick. Look at them both. Like, that's illegal, bro.
So what did he do that was illegal?
So the two receivers go, and the basic play is you're both like lined up like this, and you go, and then you crisscross.
Yeah.
And this guy's goal is to get both the defenders, because they're head on, to run into each other, which he did successfully, which leaves him wide open around the back.
Okay.
It's a classic play, but it is super illegal. The
In the
refs have to be able
CFL?
to call it. Yeah, I don't know about CFL. That's a good point too.
Okay,
It gets
what-
called all the time in the
Pick
NFL.
play?
I don't know what it would be called even. I just call it a pick play. Because you're saying, basically what you're doing is you're setting up like a basketball screen on the guy and taking him out of the play. Well, here's your guy. He ain't going out of bounds this time.
Okay, in the CFL, a pick play or subvert is not inherently illegal. However, it can become illegal if the blocking is deemed offensive pass interference or the block occurs below
Yeah.
the waist or outside of the legal zone.
Well, that could have been pass interference, couldn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I thought pass interference was if it was directly on the
Yeah.
–
It's a lot of those up to the referee's call type
Right.
of plays, which are never good.
Well, if you have thoughts on this, in the chat, want to
He
hear from you.
wants
I
chat.
want to hear somebody
He
else's
wants
opinion instead of
chat
just
so
two
much.
jabronis who kind of only half know what they're talking
A
about.
rider outsider and a non-CFL guy getting in there.
It's a great recipe for a show, isn't it?
Mhm.
I don't know
I'll tell you
how we
one
ever.
thing, no one else is doing it.
I don't know how we ever got approved.
I think it's because I felt like I owed you, and I'm doing you a favor, giving you the opportunity to win me back to the CFL. I will say, though, it is enjoyable. I enjoy
It's fun
watching the
football.
games. Most of the issues I had with it for so long was because I was doing the sports show, and it was forced down my throat all the time.
Right.
Like I always tell the story, it's like middle of December, huge trade in the NHL. The great Drew Remenda has a guy coming on from the team that the trade came from,
Mhm.
and that gets bumped for leading off the show with Riders signing a third-string center. That irked me, and that was,
Yeah.
and that's the way it had to be because Riders first, and I get it.
Well, it's
I'm
our
just saying
team,
for
right?
me,
But
exactly, and it wore
I
me down.
understand that
it wore me
also there
down.
are bigger. I mean, as much as I think the CFL is better than the NFL. I acknowledge the NFL is bigger, right? I
And
mean,
that's-
you can't deny that,
that's
right?
very
So
real. Yeah.
it's the same thing with the CFL and the NFL, like
Yeah.
and NHL and all the other sports. There's bigger sports, but
Absolutely.
that's the beauty of this is that we can focus on whatever we want to focus on.
Well,
We
yeah,
focus on the CFL.
I'm with you, bro. That's why I'm here. I'm here for that and the Bugsy's game day
Bugsy's
feast.
game day feast. I mean, that's
so good.
that's the main reason I'm here.
Smoky maple barbecue wings,
I-
along with an amazing Thai peanut wing. I'm still tasting, and I'm still so happy about it. And sliders. God, I love sliders. I don't get them enough, because I always get so greedy. I always want like the big burger, and I
Right,
forget
yeah.
like the difference of a slider. When it's not that big burger, you
There's
can
a
just
let.
run. He's still
There,
going.
he's still going. He's still going.
Whew.
Whew, that was a good run. See, there the chest beat.
That's why you bring him up.
There he's fired up. There he's getting going. And
Look
thank
good.
you to Bugsies.
Yes.
Throw that back off.
Such a good game day feast. Great graphics. Shout out to the graphics team around here, too. You guys got some good people.
All Anders. All I do is put it in the software. He's the genius behind it all.
Well, again, getting it on the screen is just as important.
Yeah, but it's not very hard in comparison to what he does.
That's fair. All right, I'm not going to argue. You win again. Here we go. All right. Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
Man,
He jumped it.
Trevor Harris' ability to like the quick release.
Yeah.
It's
See in trouble, get it
crazy.
out.
Like when he just like boom and he's gone. Like it's I don't remember I saw a stat this week.
Steps. That is a stat they keep track of, hey? At least in the
Yeah.
NFL.
They do in the
amount of time
CFL
it
as well.
takes from snap to release.
Yeah.
Yeah, release time.
Where is it?
Right, here they go. Second and long. Find it.
See there, that
it
O-line
is. Oh, you got hit.
O-line giving him time, but it did get a little dink on it.
It was definitely tipped.
Let's see, I'm trying to find this.
It definitely got tipped, bro.
I can't remember, no, but
I love
Trevor
Greg
Harris
Seward.
was quite high in the league
Yeah.
for quarterbacks on
Releasing.
release time, yeah.
Who's the punter again? Couch?
Yeah, Joe Couch,
Attaboy, Joe. I love cheering for punters.
right?
Great kick. Get him out.
Oh, he just ran out. Just ran out. He was
LB
scared.
hates
He was just
that.
scared. Well, I don't mind it when it's Hamilton.
Yeah, clearly. That's one in the books. 7-0. End of the first. What a time to be alive.
What do you think?
I think that Willette run should have went to another Willette run.
I
That's
agree.
what I think.
He's
Yeah,
now
keep feeding
3
the rock.
for 19. And
Not
I'm
better than
pretty
2 for
sure
1.
about 15 of those yards are on the one run.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Dude. And like about 10 of those 15 yards were yak yards. Well, not yak yards, but the yards after being touched. That's another step. So many stats. So after you make
Please.
first contact.
Stop calling them yak yards.
Oh, sorry, you don't like that, Mr. 6 touches? Or
No, but
whatever?
I have
Picks?
an actual reason because yak yards, what you're saying is
after
yards
catch.
after catch yards.
Yes. I get it. I'm with
It's
you.
like saying my personal PIN number or the damn network.
I know. I'm with you. And I'm trying to fix it by saying that wasn't even what I was talking about. Because it was a run.
I know.
Yards
but
after contact.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. It still sort of sounds like the same thing. But if you're handing it off and once you get touched, because he should have went down about 10 yards before that. He just kept dragging him. I like those fun stats. that
But
make
it's
it
one of
enjoyable.
Alette's things is that he just drags the defenders. Like that's his thing. He does it all the time.
Yeah, who is really Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kansas City Chiefs back in the 90s. That was his thing. In Tecmo Super Bowl, and I think in Tecmo Bowl, he had like 100% break rate. So he wasn't very fast, but anyone who tried to tackle him, he just throw guys. Amazing. Love it.
It reminds me of the Family Guy clip. Bo Jackson,
The best.
and he's just
Love
too
Bo
fast. Peter just runs, and of course Family Guy, they let it go on for like 10 full minutes of him just running back and forth. It's like half the episode, you know.
Yep. Good old Tecmo Bowl. Love it. -2 rushing yards for the Ticats.
See, best rush defense in the league.
Bringing it.
They're not going to try much more than that. I think the deep throws have been working for them, unfortunately. So man, that doesn't look like very full stands in Hamilton.
No,
there,
it doesn't, eh?
like that's maybe what 50%, 40%. Like there's a lot of empty
Possibly.
seats. Now, I mean, we could be on the other side. That like sometimes the side they show in the camera shots isn't always the
Clearly.
full side, right? Trevor Harris sitting at 4-6 for 30 yards. Not his finest performance, but
Way she goes, and when you look at it, you do that for 4 quarters, it's not going to be very good. But
and he's
I
got
don't
one
expect
interception, but that's not really his
That. It
fault.
wasn't his fault at all.
It was a dime of a throw. So, that's one thing that
Perfect time tackle.
that's one thing that annoys me about the interception stats is like not all the interception. That was a good run for them actually. Interception stats are not on the quarterback all the time, right? And
Yeah.
they always put them on the quarterback, and it's
I've always said I'd like to see those ones that are tipped or, dropped or whatever it is. Put like an asterisk or something under there. I can't
Yeah.
imagine being a quarterback, make a perfect throw, and then ends up getting picked because it got tipped or
Yeah, it's not your
a guy
fault. but
fumbled it. Ooh, maybe that's why. Kenny Lawler.
Kenny Lawler.
Since his rookie season, hasn't played more than 13 games.
Maybe.
Gets banged up a lot.
You know what? That's a fair reason to let him go.
Like he says, when he's on, he's
wide
spectacular.
open. Wide open. Come on, guys. Shut down the secondary.
Welcome to LB, cheering for the Riders. Come on, secondary. I like to be professional around here. Go sports. Like, that's not even close, man.
This is another problem. The Riders play nothing but or zone coverage. And that bolsters the interception stats in theory. We haven't seen that really this year. It bolsters their interception stats. And yet...
Ooh. Whoa.
And yet...
There you go.
Half the time, like, they still get the runs. Like, play a little more man so we can shut them down quicker. And the interceptions will come.
On paper, that sounds great.
I don't like the zone coverage. I want to at least see them try, man. Maybe I'll eat my words and man will be even worse. But I want to see them try it at least.
It would be nice to be able to go back and forth, right? That's what teams used to do. You don't want to show the same thing every time. Oh, offside? Delay a game.
Time count violation.
Oh, well, Levi's saying it's on him.
Yeah, time count.
All right, moving back 5. Oh. How nervous do you think the refs get when they have to turn on the mic? He just messed up that whole thing.
I don't
Poor
know.
guy.
I mean, depends how much you do it, right?
Yeah, I feel like you're not used to talking into the camera and to the crowd like
Yeah.
that. So it'd probably be pretty nerve-wracking.
To be fair, the CFL refs are pretty well seasoned because it's been the same crew for a long time.
Oh, there you
There's
go.
the sack.
Eating them.
There haven't been
dance, little shimmy for the boys. Thurman.
there haven't been that many. Like, I mean, really, there's like 4 games a week, so there's maybe like 2 or 3 officiating teams. I don't remember exactly how many there are. So there's,
Hey, you don't need a whole bunch. It's not like you're having 16
Yeah.
games like the NFL.
So they get a lot of practice.
Yeah. So you'd expect them to be really good.
Who
Look
knows?
at
Maybe they're
that.
new.
All right,
All right.
let's see what we got here.
3rd and 21. Oh, yeah, they're punting. I keep not seeing the punt formation correctly.
There it is.
See,
Into
there's this.
lane.
Oh,
Yeah, that was for LB.
was that not? I guess he was close. He wasn't close enough. I was going to say no yards.
They're getting better at that. There you go. Jameer Thurman.
Let's see. He is leading the team right now. 4 defensive tackles, and 1 interception. Sorry, 1 sack. No interceptions. I misread that wrong.
That's okay.
Marcus Sales, 3 defensive tackles. AJ Allen, 2. Shane Ray, 1. Keyshawn Johnson, 1 defensive tackle. He's a wide receiver. And CJ Rivas, 1 defensive tackle. Joe Couch, 1 punt, 47 yards. Mario Offload has 2 returns for 15 yards. And that's for punt returns. Kick returns, 1 return for 18 yards.
Yeah.
So
By the numbers.
by the numbers.
There's LB. I wonder if I should go feed the dog. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for a quick
Okay.
pee. Well, we're in commercial. You can just unmute it if you want. Until I get back.
Now let's see. How do I use this remote?
So funny.
Do I press this button here? And I'll turn it to Netflix. Oh, I did actually hit a button. Oops. I didn't mean to.
Oh my God. What did you do?
I don't know. Oh, there we go. I got it back. In pursuit of a joke, I made the joke come true. What can you do? Again, we'd love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? What are you thinking at the end of the first quarter here? Take a quick look here at our predictions and see what people are thinking, where people are at. So far, not very many people are close. But we're also still early here in the game, so we'll see what happens. We're back into the game now. All right. We got the first down. Good to see that. Sam Emelis making some catches. I'm hoping he can have the same impact as before. What is that flag for? That looked like at the end of the play. Oh, face mask. Yeah, that's face mask. That's for sure. Unfortunate. Oh, where's on a Hamilton for the... Oh, come on, guys. Hamilton guy did run into him. Let's see what they call it. So the Hamilton guy... So Emelis kind of face masks him. Let's see what... So we get a misconduct foul, 15-yard misconduct. So Hamilton runs into him, and he gives him a little backhand tap like that and gets a 15-yard. That is BS. Come on, guys. Let's do better than that. There's a Olet on the ground. He's got a lane. Great run by Olet. We'd love to see the way he's running. He's doing great. Man, that misconduct penalty, though, that just annoys me. Not nice. I would have liked to have seen a challenge there, because I'm guessing from the ref's angle, he didn't see the Hamilton guy getting in Emelis's face. Okay, Tommy Stevens in for short yardage, and he's got it easily. There's getting a bit of pushy-shovey in the middle there. Hopefully there's no more misconducts for that. Again, discipline is such a problem with this team. We need to nip that in the bud. Can't have anything like that. All right. Good, decent run, but shut down.
Thank you, Game Day Feast. Brought to you by Pet Planet on 8th Street.
Pet Planet 8th Street. Man, as soon as you left, they missed, you missed, so MLS gets it out in the side backfield, runs out for the first down, and as he's running out, and one of the Hamilton players kind of comes in and body checks him a little.
Dirty.
And as he gets hit, he just kind of gives him a little, turns around and gives him a little, literally, I'm kidding you, it's like that. He gets called 15-yard misconduct. Bull crap.
For a hand wave?
Literally. So, I bump into you like that. Hamilton comes running and bumps into him, and he just kind of turns around and goes.
I got to tell you, LB, I might think you might be exaggerating a little bit.
Go look it up.
We'll see. I find it very hard to believe that a little flick would get you 15.
All right, it won't be on the internet yet.
Yeah,
we'll look at it after.
Yeah. I like that. We have a lot of these calls where we
you're gonna eat
see
your
different
words.
things. I hope so. I like having these conversations because it puts focus on the actual plays. These are the exact same questions that people are asking as they're watching. That's the value that you're bringing right now.
All right,
hey, there's Carey. There's your guy.
Stanley's.
Kadeem.
Yeah.
You just missed
Oh,
him.
he did.
First run.
I missed it. Well, because Stanley Slambo was in the chat. He giving us
you
a
found
prediction.
You found
Cats
the chatter.
30, Riders 28.
Ooh, another guy taking the Cats.
I appreciate you chatting. I don't appreciate you choosing the Cats.
Everyone's taking Cats, man. We're looking good right now. Speaking of looking good,
Did
Kadeem
you
Carey.
put any money down on the Riders? I'm
Not yet.
sure they're paying out right now.
I don't want to put on the Riders, then they'll lose. I only put on the opposing teams.
I might have
Last
to.
week I had $10 on Hamilton when they were down a whole. It was 11-1. Oh, that's close.
Are they
He's
going
on
to
the
call
line.
it? Are
He'll
they
give
going to
to him.
call
Oh,
it?
yeah. Look, he's standing
Hey,
right on
oh,
the
come
line.
on. Don't tell me you're going to get the
He's
tape
right on
out
the
and measure
line.
it.
He's right on the line. That's first.
Okay, good. I might have to.
That's a good catch, too. Good job by everyone involved. Good sports plays. March, how was your supper?
She's already done.
Oh, is it good? She's always so happy after she eats. Just licking her
I
lips.
mean, I'm always happy
Yeah.
after I eat Bugsies.
Hell yeah.
See, look at how much time he has there. Again,
That could be a PI.
the D line. No, because the D line got a little hand on it.
Oh, snap. Got Moxie. Hold on, there's a guy named Jonathan Moxie.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't get it. Oh,
It
maybe.
looked like he hit him a little early.
But I thought that the D line, but in that replay, I
didn't
don't think
tip
the
it,
D
you're
line,
right.
but they didn't call it. So
There's a wrestler named John Moxley. He's the worst
Oh.
wrestler in the history of wrestling. Like,
Okay.
there's nobody worse than this guy. Used to be Dean Ambrose in WWE. Like, the worst
Yeah.
wrestler, like, on the mic, the worst wrestler. The guy's got no talent. And that's who that guy reminds me of. Jonathan Moxie. Hopefully he's not like that John Moxley, though. If you're keeping score at home. Look at this. Kadim's doing good things.
yeah, he is. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Like
He's looking shifty.
shifty.
I like that. Got moves, got some juice.
Yeah.
All those R1s and L1s on Madden. Juking.
Okay, let's take a look, see what the Riders are paying out.
Oh, there you go. Short. 3rd and 1. I don't know. That's a long yard. There
Oh,
is
he
all
got
day.
it. Good old Tommy Stevens. Tommy Stevens came from Calgary after
That's
last
your
year.
guy, yeah.
Has a great track record on short edge. Okay, Riders are paying out $2.20 on $1.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, I'll pop
I would
something on it.
totally jump on that if I ever bet on the Riders. LB's going in. First bet of the day. $1? How much you doing?
Yeah, $1.
Nice. Looking at double his money, baby. Yeah, by the way, gamble properly.
Yeah,
Be safe
definitely.
with it. The only gambling we do is under $10. He goes under like $2.
I
So,
put
it can
$1
get
down.
greasy quick,
I
yeah.
only ever put $1 down, and I haven't. I put $25 in my account,
Still
and then I
going.
set it
Yeah.
so I can't add any more, and so I'm just gambling with
That's what it is.
my winnings, right? Like
Responsible gambling, and it's fun.
that's the thing. You get the fun of the gambling, but you're not like there's nothing really riding on the
and
line.
the best part of it is once you win one of these ones, then you can make a little bigger gamble.
well,
That's
but
what
I
like
don't.
to
I
do.
still don't. That's how I've been able
Yeah,
to not
see,
have to add
that's
any
where
more,
we're different.
right?
Because I'm
Yeah,
like, hey,
that's
free
the-
money, let's get it in there.
That's the dangerous part is if I win, even if I only win every 5 bets, if I make a good return on the bet,
That's it.
then
You're
I
good.
I can make another 5 bets. You know.
Yeah. My thing is, I like to do the parlays. So when I win one in like every 15 or so, it's like $2 to $4 bets.
Yeah.
And then when you win one, there's such huge odds. You have
Right.
$200 in your account.
Yeah,
That's when I go
exactly.
big. That's when I go like $20 down.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like intense. Then you're like a real gambler until it's gone,
Right.
and then you get back down to your budget gambling again. It's a roller coaster. I haven't had to put money on that account in a long time. I'm very proud of that. There was a time, like most people, where all the money went into that account.
Are they playing the John Cena
That
theme?
is John Cena.
It'd be funny if John Cena was in the house.
You can't see him.
That's true. We can't see him.
That's it. You know he's the champ right now.
Didn't he come back?
He did, and they gave him the title. It's his last tour. They're calling. Here we go. Here's the big
That's
kick.
crazy.
Big kick. You
All right,
need the
51 yard. He
That's
made
a
this.
long kick.
He made it last week. He makes longer in camp. Oh, it's
he
wide.
pushed it. Oh, and now
Shut
it's
it down,
come back.
guys.
This is never good. We know what happens here because you have. Oh, that's a good tackle. Very good tackle. Your slow offensive linemen into block are very bad at kick coverage. That's why you always see field goals go
He's
for a while.
mad.
Must got lit up. I'd also be mad if I missed a kick, though. I'm with you.
I mean, you wouldn't be mad at the
7-0.
ref. He
I'd
was
blame
yelling at the ref.
I'd blame everyone. Kidding me?
That's why you're not a kicker.
That's right. That's why I'm not good at anything, because I blame everyone all the time. Trying to work on it. Oh, Smitty's Brad. Oh, they're going to run in the lounge. Look at that. We are on right now.
We're on the lounge in Bugsy's.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome, dude. Can we put closed captions on TV if we run the lounge? Will that work?
I don't know. I don't know what YouTube has for live closed caption.
I don't know if YouTube has live closed caption.
And we don't have anything like that set up, unfortunately.
Maybe we should. How do we go into that? I guess that's a conversation for later.
Yeah, that's a bigger thing.
Can you do it on YouTube?
It wouldn't be through YouTube. No, if we were doing it live, it would have to be through streaming software.
Yeah. Closed caption. Okay.
They're paying out even more now.
Well, yeah, because he just missed a field goal.
Yeah. Well, it's what it is. We'll see what happens. So let's take a look. What are Kadeem's carries stats sitting at right now? He's one. Okay, he has one carry for 6 yards, and then receiving yards, he's one reception for 9 yards. That's not bad. Like, that's for only 2 touches to the ball, having got 15 yards and 2 touches, like between receiving and rushing. Like, that's respectable.
That ain't bad. I got you down. Well, that'll be fun. Be on in the lounge and Bugsy's.
Yeah.
Get to hear our stupid takes.
Good shutdown there.
Marge, you still hungry? What are you doing over there?
I think Marge is looking for the Bugsy's wings and sliders. Just like I am. Are there any wings left?
No.
Damn.
Unless producer Brooklyn has some. She might be squirreling some away in there for
You
later.
didn't squirrel any wings away, did you? Ate them all.
They're so good.
I'm going to have to stop
She's a
at
wing
Bugs-
expert, man.
You know what? I'm stopping at Bugsy's on my way home.
Hell yeah. Load up. There it is.
Oh, come on. Get him. There we go.
What's that? Yeah.
What?
The bacon ones.
Oh, apparently she really liked the bacon
Smoky
ones.
maple bacon. Like, that's probably one of my favorites ever. And I've tried a lot, thanks to Brad Bugsy's.
All right.
And that peanut tie, too, man.
Man, shutting them down on the door like this, forcing them to punch, and we'll get really good field position off the punt.
Here's hoping. Here is hope.
3rd and 6. Yeah, they're punting.
Where they at? Hamilton 18. Yeah, that's good field position.
That's really
too.
good field position.
Alfred's going to have a lot of room to run here. Super Mario.
I told you last week that they had a Mario hat for him to wear when he got a touchdown return
amazing.
last year. I love them. I want to see them lean into those gimmicks more.
I know.
I mean, that's one.
It all goes back to Bane.
That's the way you get more interest in the CFL. Is
so you
create the
get fans.
characters, right?
Exactly.
Give something the fans can lean into and can really
Let them
like.
have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. You got room.
All right,
Lots of
so
room. Not that way though. Yeah, there. Oh, here you go.
yeah,
There you
there's the
go.
space. There's the space.
knew he
There's
was
the
gonna
space.
go.
Go.
You knew he was gonna go.
There we go. Just had to find the lane and then he gets it. That's a decent return, right? We're in their
great
half. Like
return.
that's on a punt, getting into their half. That's sweet. Like
You're already in field goal position,
yeah, exactly.
which is very cool.
Low scoring game. So
we knew
far.
that because I said it was gonna be high. You were right, but you didn't even
It's
go low with
real.
your score.
It's real. Did you watch the last Oilers game?
Nope. I haven't watched an Oilers game in like a month and a half.
Please keep it that way.
I know. Trust me. I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
You need a touchdown before this half.
We do. Like, or, I mean, yeah. You need a touchdown before the half.
Yeah, like
we
big time.
just.
Big time. Who's going to get it?
I mean, that's.
Emilus has been so quiet. Emilus needs to
Yeah,
wake
he had
the
one.
F up.
Emilus is 4 targets, 1 reception for
That ain't
12
good.
yards. That's not great.
That ain't good.
Picton is 2 of 2 for 22 yards. So that's
good.
that's good to see. I think probably it'll be a couple throws and then down short yardage. It'll either be a penalty on the one, like to get
you
to
know
the
what?
one.
You're looking for a carry tutty. He wants a Kadeem tutty.
I know. I don't. I would prefer it was a let.
You want a
he needs
Thor
something to fire
tutty?
around. Yeah. He needs
Thor
something
Odin's
to-
son, protector of mankind.
Protector of the Riders.
Oh dang, I like that.
Oh,
Rise
let
to meet your
Odin's
fate.
son,
Your destiny
protector of the
awaits.
riders,
I love how he's
rise
a
to
different
meet
person.
your fate.
I like Johan Hag. He likes, who's the lead singer?
Joachim Broden.
Sabaton?
Yeah.
Obviously. Man, imagine them together. Oh, that'd be sick.
Sabaton with anybody would be good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Sabaton's sick. Ooh, look. I
When
like
they
fun
pulled the-
commercials. It's a fun commercial. Just start rating the commercials.
That would be kind of funny.
Dak
I don't know. Are we
Raiders.
allowed to talk about the commercials? Like,
Probably not. Oh, analyst is hurt.
is he hurt?
What's he doing over there? Get
I
in the
think
game,
he's just
dog.
on the sideline because. Yeah, maybe not.
That's a big number. 1,400 receiving yards for Sam
Mace
Ellis.
figuring he's going to get 1,400 yards based on his first week performance.
He's not
I
gonna
agree
do-
based on his first week performance, on his
he's
week
not-
one
hasn't
performance.
done
But
anything today.
yeah, today he's been pretty quiet. I mean, I hope he breaks out, but
Oh. Making sure he's in. Yeah, get out there, dog. Come on
unless
now.
they pulled him. All right, let's see what they can do.
All right, they want to run it, obviously. That's a big
There's
hole.
Thor. There, go, go, go,
Big
go, go, go,
Thor.
go,
going.
go, go, go. Yes, let's go. See?
Oh,
See?
man. Dude.
Let's go. Thor for the tutty.
That's exactly what you asked for. We just said it. Thor for a teddy. Odin's son strikes again.
This is the Thor we wanted.
That's it. That's why you got him.
Breaks
How many
one-
broken tackles?
breaks
here? Let's
one
watch
there.
this. Yeah.
Breaks one. Oh, no, he didn't have to break that one because he had good defense. Breaks one there with the stiff arm.
And then another one, so two.
And then that one,
But he ran, like, there was guys around him the whole time.
yeah.
Hell
And
of
he
a
had
run.
good coverage. Like, that's like
Yeah.
half on the team for getting in that lane.
Yeah, hell of a run, kid. Boy.
Thor, Odin's son.
Hey, LB, who are you cheering for? Oh, no.
No!
Lothar again. He's not seeing it right now.
That's not good. Now, this is the
Your
point where
tone changed real quick.
now this is the point where everybody starts calling for Lather to get kicked.
Oh, yeah.
And the point where I say, give him a game.
Let him kick.
He's fine. He had the same thing last year. It's the yips.
Duck knob blocks, bro. Is it windy?
I don't
didn't
know.
see much wind.
Yeah, like the
Check your airport
winds
readings.
the windsocks on the.
Yeah, they look pretty lame.
I don't know how close the stadium is to the airport though.
That's fair.
Let me pull it up though. I can give you.
Dude, there's
I
probably,
can-
won't the CFL website have it?
I don't know. Here, I'm gonna pull up the aviation weather first here.
Of course.
I can give you a full rundown of the weather.
Oh, he's blowing
All right.
kisses. Thor's blowing kisses.
18 degrees Celsius, few clouds, 10 knots out of the kind of northeast. 15 miles of visibility, no ceiling. So 10 knots of wind, that's pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you look at the they're not a windsock, but like the indicator
Yeah.
on the top of the field goal posts.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
It's floppy. It ain't stiff.
Yeah, it was just still. It wasn't doing anything.
Flaccid.
Yes.
I like to use medical terms on this show.
Is that a medical term?
Of course it is.
Where's our
Producer Brooklyn?
producer? Is
a
flaccid a
ruling.
medical term? Is flaccid a medical term?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
she's got to consult it.
Jeez.
I'm actually curious though.
Think about any other person that calls it flaccid besides a doctor. Right?
You got a point. Man,
I
how
don't
did
know
we
if
get
anyone-
onto this subject?
The windsock on top of the
right.
field goal post.
That's freaking crazy.
We were trying to come up with the perfect term for what it was.
If
wasn't
you
stiff,
know
it
the
wasn't
origins of the
floppy.
word flaccid,
Yeah.
let's drop it in the chat.
There it is. Chat's
And
heating
you
up
can
now.
and you can give Stanley Slambo a run for
There it is.
his money on the free Bugsies. Did we
Man.
actually get free Bugsies this time?
Not with this package,
Okay.
but we'll have some. Do not worry.
I do actually have one left from yesterday. It is a mess. Okay, well, we learned something today. Flaccid is a
one.
medical term.
See?
Bada bing, bada
It's
boom.
not just funny. That's legit. I am now a doctor.
All right. Almost
Doctor
at the
of
second
football.
half here. Let's cover up Gary with our predictions.
Oh, I'm going in, boys. I can see you. That's awesome. Read them out, Doc.
All right. Well, I don't need to. People can
Oh,
read
I
it for
guess people
themselves.
can see it, of course.
Who's sitting at the closest? I guess right now, probably either Seahawk.
Ooh, Seahawk. Yeah, there's been no points. Lowest score is going to be the guy. I don't got my math for it though.
Yeah, Seahawk is sitting pretty right now,
Yeah.
just based on having the lowest total score at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting. Very interesting.
Restore lax.
Commercials.
Man, these commercials are funny.
Good old Restore. I'm happy we figured out our doctor terms. I'm going to try to think of more now.
Yeah, what other ones could we come up with?
They'll have to come naturally. Can't force
Yeah.
these things.
Let's see, where is Trevor Harris is sitting 8 of 12 for just like Bugsy, 69
There it
yards.
is. Hey, we don't know what that means. They totally don't. I mean, I can't wait till they have the closed caps. We have to figure that out for them. For the lounge, because the guys are sitting there enjoying like the same wings that we're eating and the sliders, to be able to just read the closed caption,
Yeah.
like to see if it's flaccid on there. Is flaccid a medical term? Like that's hilarious.
What would be
to me.
even better is
Yeah.
if they have the sound on and they can hear us
Oh.
talking about this in the bar.
Yeah, that would be funny for like you and me and everyone else who wants to watch the game. Like, why are these
Right.
guys on there? So I'm happy we'd at least get the words up. Well, I told Brad we're gonna look at that's in
just
the
about.
arms.
That was through 2 of them. See, this is what I was talking about. We got so close in week 1, and we're getting so close again in a couple of these shots now. Like, we just got to hang on.
But they're kicking again. You could have the lead going to halftime, LB. If you do anything else but hand it off to Thor right now, you're gonna get slapped around.
But you know,
I'm a guy who loves play action too.
that's another
love
one of
play
my
action.
biggest pet peeves with the Riders,
Running on
and
first down.
honestly CFL in general. Every single time, every
It's
single
the only
team,
time you can, though, right?
they run on first down.
Yeah, it's the only time you can afford
But
to
it's
do
so
it.
predictable.
Yeah, I'm with you, 1,000%.
You know, oh, it gets knocked out. Okay, it's still a decent return though, right? Like,
yeah, it's great field position.
That's one of my biggest
What else are you supposed to do?
do something different.
You sound like me. I love it. I'm with you, 1,000%.
But it works.
The devil's advocate side is that when you pass on first down and you don't complete it, then you're second and long, and it's hard to run.
Right, but then you throw again.
And then you're not running at all. Then you don't have a run game. You know? Like,
Sure.
I understand both. I'm with you 1,000%. I'm play action all day.
That's the problem with the 3-down game, right? Is you don't have the
Exactly.
options.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's just too predictable. So everybody knows, okay, we blitz on
There it
first
is.
down, we can
First
shut
down
down the run. Unless you
Kadeem,
have a
though.
guy
Kadeem's
like,
going a little bit.
oh yeah,
Kadeem's going a little
there
bit.
we go, through traffic again, dragging him.
What a run.
See,
He
this
looks
is what I
really
wanted.
good. This is your two-headed
Switching-
monster, yeah.
Switching. If you can switch them
Yeah.
out, then they both stay fresh, and they
Dude,
can both do
You
this.
know what they call this in the NFL? Thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning.
You got your Thunder. Who was it way back in the day?
The God of
Mike-
Thunder, Thor, Olette.
See, he'd be the Thunder here. The lightning
And then
would
you
be
got
Carey,
Kadeem,
'cause look at the
Kadeem
cuts.
carry lightning.
Cut, spin, gone.
And he's
Look at
getting a
that.
push from the O-line, too.
So good.
You love to see that awareness
It
from them
was
to give them the push.
In Tampa Bay, Mike Allstott was the Thunder because he was huge. Freaking love Mike Allstott. There's MLS. And
in
then
there, okay,
Warwick Dunn was the Lightning because he was the small, quick guy.
Right.
And they rotate him, man.
Well, that's
and you can't plan for it. It's crazy.
like you said, especially with Olette, he needs his reps, but he needs his rest. He needs
Yeah.
reps and rest. And
Yeah.
if you can just him and Kadeem Carey just
Yeah.
bounce it back and forth, there's
with you, dog.
MLS getting his
Yeah. First of the day.
not first.
Second?
He had
Oh,
one
he
already.
He was 1 for 4. Sorry.
Yeah. But
How do you feel about visors?
I like him.
Yeah, they're badass. Yeah, I love
They
a
look
good
really
murdered
cool.
out visor. Oh boy.
See, there's that space way overthrown, but there's that space in the pocket. Now
He
it
was
started to
wide
collapse.
open.
It's,
Oh.
yeah, but it started to collapse a
Yeah.
little on them
He had to
there.
throw
Like
away.
that was.
And you're not quite. This is one of those spots. Maybe you punt it through the back of the end zone. Get that point back.
I don't like the rouge, but I'll use it to my
You gotta
advantage
make
as
it
long
up,
as it's
yeah.
right.
I guess the only time I've ever thought you might want one. You can kick it 60 yards? What was that? 61 was his first one, wasn't it? Kick it right through the back. Get out.
No, because this is
Get
a
out.
punt.
Get out, ball. Oh.
They're going more for hang time.
Amen,
To be
Hamilton.
honest, like, I would still rather go for the field goal than the Rouge, or a touchdown, obviously. Just because you don't have to worry about just tying it up to get yourself overtime.
Yeah.
Right. You can kind of
explore.
Yeah, because you still got a whole other half,
Yeah.
so you can kind of explore your options. So.
Oh, they've been watching. Yes.
Yes. Speaking of.
Dad, we love you. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
well, you know what we'll do. We'll go on.
And just so you know, if you're watching, along with Brad and our friends over at Bugsy's,
Best food on the
replay-
planet.
The replay of this show is really, really good too. LB goes through it and he cuts down all the highlights.
Yeah, I cut a 4-hour show down to about 10 minutes.
It's amazing. And, it's
And
so
so you
funny.
can
It's
get all
funny
the
parts.
all the good parts.
And all the love for Bugsy's and all the wings.
Yes.
Buffalo jerked. And then we had the Korean,
Korean barbecue.
And then today, the Thai peanut. Oh, and then the smoky maple bacon.
And the sliders.
And the
those
sliders. And
were
the
good.
chorizo. Like, everything. Everything is so good that it doesn't last the pre-show. That's another
Well, no, and half the
reason.
pre-show is just us going,
Yeah, that's it. We have to figure out shifts for eating. Because
man,
it's not good.
106 rushing yards for the Riders, 23 for Hamilton.
They're on that ground, baby. There it is. Get on it. So, yeah, the replay is half of the highlights and half of us eating and saying, oh, my God, this is so good. Because it is. The best.
Speaking,
I don't know, buddy. Well, we got to get ready for flats right
yeah, I was
away,
just going to
hey?
say, speaking of
Yeah.
fancy fun,
Fancy. And we might have to
can-
turn the AC off for flats. Unless you can turn up the volume.
I
pump
can
up the
turn it up.
volume.
I can pump up the volume a little bit. I can.
Okay.
It goes to
And
11.
of course it does. This guy. Oh, this is good.
Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Speaking of which, you saw they're coming out with the Spaceballs too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
38 years? 48 years?
40
40
years.
years. Crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's a movie that I haven't watched enough of. As in over and over again. I know all about the Schwartz. And Barf.
Man, Mel Brooks is like
crazy.
300 years old at this
Yeah.
point. So apparently they recorded all his parts already.
Yeah, you were telling me. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I was just about to say, I heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you. Of course. There's the combo. That's Flats guy, hey?
Yes, that was who he
Yeah.
picked last week. And Lacombo is doing pretty well. Where was he?
Margaret.
He's only sitting at one defensive tackle right now.
Okay.
So not awful, but like
Is
not.
Is she trying to eat her bowl? That's amazing. She's a hungry
She's
girl.
so hungry.
Yeah, we have to go and get
Man,
some more
imagine what
food.
she'd do to the containers the Bugsy's was in. Can you
Could've
imagine?
done. No, she would eat them.
She
I would find them in little pieces in the backyard. That's what would happen to that. And I would find an unhappy tummy in my old girl.
Yes.
March.
And an unhappy puppy.
Right. You stay out of over there, okay? Such a cute smile.
I guess I should get my.
Get your earpiece set. I'm going to see how that AC sounds. How's the
Hold on, I'm
AC?
just gonna turn it
Yeah, a little quiet. I can hear it, though. It is on. Hold on. Did you scrape out your narrow ear canals?
Yep.
Good. He plugs these earpieces with his narrow ear canals. Very strange, but also quite humorous. Yeah, apparently a narrow ear canal creates more wax than normal, which is gross. The entire sentence is so gross.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's that because my ear canals are narrow, I have more earwax. Hey, more medical stuff. Producer Brooklyn,
See, we're a medical show.
if I have smaller ears, do my ears produce more wax, or is it just the same amount of wax in a smaller area so it seems like more?
Or does a wider ear
do a wider-
let more wax loose?
Yes.
Like opening a dam. Venturing a guess. Interesting.
It's because of the size it collected faster. Right.
That's sort of common sense.
So this is medical show on the 13th Melon. This is the 13th medical. The 13th medical show.
The 13th syringe.
The 13th syringe.
Oh. It could be the 13th anything.
Speaking of which, the Oilers
Ooh.
going to be getting going here in a couple minutes.
Oh boy. Seahawk, by the way, made a bonus pick of the
Yes.
Oilers to win 3-2 tonight.
Yes. I hope he's right. And they're in Edmonton,
Game
so
5 in Edmonton.
all right, we got
Big game.
the punt.
Pizza. Now, what do you do here, LB? We got a flag.
Okay, yeah, well, let's see what the flag is first, then we'll decide.
I'm all about going for it. Air it out.
Well, with 17 seconds left.
Air it out.
Yeah, I mean, what do you lose by going for it, right?
But
Like,
this would be the perfect time to run that draw play,
that's a good point.
which they'll probably do. It's the safer play between that and a bomb.
I really hope we don't have.
Hamilton. Right.
Illegal kick.
Mhm.
Okay. I like
That
to
changes
see
it a little bit.
Yeah, because now they're pushed back 10 yards, so they definitely can't just drop it in as
Mhm.
easily.
They're on the Rider 39. 17 seconds to go.
Air it out. If I'm Hamilton, I air it out.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to drop play this.
Because the chances of them getting.
There he goes. Oh, they faked it. Beautiful. And now you're close. Timeout. Got timeouts? Get up there. Yeah. Need about 10 more yards, baby. Here we go.
Come on, guys.
Right here. Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Now you kick it. Get your kicker
Yeah,
at Lothar.
go into half.
Oh, man, does he ever need this?
He does.
He needs this so bad.
I guarantee you, if he misses this,
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
you know what we're going to hear for the next week?
There's going to be
until he
manure
redeems
on
himself
his
and-
driveway. You know what
Literally,
that means?
yeah.
You know that reference? Paul McCallum back in the day? Missed field goal. The guys went
The
to pour
horse
manure.
head in his bed.
Well, these guys went and poured manure on his driveway, except it wasn't actually his house. It was the wrong one. That's the type of fans we got in Riderville, baby.
All
Even not even the kicker is safe. So no pressure, hey? Woo.
Come on, guys. 50-yard.
And I love Paul McCallum. I want to make sure everyone knows I
Man,
love that dude.
Lowther is just the old dependable.
Shanked it again.
Never mind.
That's it. Same spot. Everything's going right. He has the
All right,
full-on
they took him down at least.
full-on Chuck Knoll block.
It's just the yips. Oh, there's a flag. Watch it be like unnecessary roughness or something.
Man. That's so rough.
Okay.
I feel so bad, man. Kickers and punters, I always feel
Well, they-
so bad when they miss.
Yeah. Right. They just. Let's see what the flag is here. See what the flag is, and then we'll bring our
Holding Hamilton.
halftime specialist. We're gonna call
There it
him
is.
halftime specialist, Mr. Flats, host of Good Sports.
Putting it in with the flat. They're walking it
Okay,
off.
they're gonna bring the face mask. Where was the face mask? Let's see the replay.
Oh, they're putting on the kickoff?
Where's the face mask? Let me see the face mask that they're talking
I
about.
don't think TSN likes replays.
Evidently not.
Like, we never get replays. Is that a
No.
CFL thing? Like the NFL,
Normally
you
you
get 10
get-
replays of every
Normally,
angle.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know the NFL has more
There's
cameras.
a replay. Great catch, Lawler.
Okay, yeah, this is just a highlight reel. I'm like, where's
That's
the
not even
face
a
mask
replay,
on
that's
that?
right,
He was
that's a
nowhere near
highlight,
it.
yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's why don't we check in
Woo!
with our halftime
Here we
specialist
go, baby.
from the Good Sports Podcast here on the Dufferin Ave Media Network.
Hell yeah.
Episode 4 out now.
Check it out.
It's Mr. Flats. How you doing, buddy?
Flats.
Hey, gentlemen.
Oh,
Nice
was-
hat.
I've got my kicking shoes ready, and
Yeah.
I can hop on a flight to like I could make a field goal. Come on, but
I'd
how
love to
fast
see
do you
it.
think? How fast do you think I could get to him?
Yeah.
no.
They need
He'll
ya.
be fine. Brett'll be fine. He's had little blips in the past, and he's
That's what he
bounced
said.
That's
back.
like I said.
so.
Like it happens every year. Your kicker has a game where they're just off. They figure it out, and then we're good. Last year it was the chip.
He's probably
balls.
watching a little too much U.S. Open maybe the last couple days.
He's playing out in Oakmont.
You
Yeah.
guys just, yeah,
Hey.
boy, that's been just what a. They all talk about, oh, it's the ultimate test of golf. It seems like a nightmare. Like,
Yeah.
why would you that doesn't seem fun at all. And I
think-
understand it's
Yeah,
not supposed to be easy, but
They
geez,
want to make it look like all pro golfers are just like us. That's the
they
only
said
reason.
they want the slogan to be they want to get every club in the bag dirty, basically. Like you got to use everything. So
Oh, good old
anyway,
US Open. What are your thoughts
yeah,
on this one, big guy? What are you thinking besides the kicking
you know
problems?
it's it's funny. I was hemming and hawing over my score prediction earlier today, and I initially was tempted to put both teams in the mid 20s. I don't know why, just my gut was telling me that. And then I was like looking at all the other scores of every game so far this season and going like, that's a little low. And just generally, that's a little low for a CFL score, right? Like
Yeah.
usually one team's in the 30s at least.
Yeah.
I'm not, and so I did put one team in the 30s, but now I'm like, maybe I should have gone with like 26, 24 or something like that, which is what I was kind of zeroing in on earlier, but we'll see. We'll see. It could open up a little bit in the second half, I think. Or there's been plays have been made, but they're not getting finishing drives. Neither team is finishing any drives here. So
Yeah, I feel like
we shall see.
They have definitely opened up some cracks that could turn into floodgates. Like Thor taking off there was fun to watch.
Yeah.
And Carey's looking good, so maybe you got something going there coming back after a nice little rest.
Well, that was my next question. Is his thoughts on Carey and his performance so far?
He's only he's doing for one series. Did you see him? I will be fully honest. I've been watching the whole game, but I've also been prepping for a lacrosse game tonight.
That is
because I've got to do some play. I've got to do some play-by-play tonight for the SWAT. So I've been like doing a little research on their opponents. But I have I haven't been fully engaged in every single snap, but I've had the sound up and the game on in front of me the whole time.
Right now,
so I did see the one series. I did see the one
here.
series where Carey came in and had the run, and then he had caught the pass as well.
For your stats right now, he's sitting at 2 carries for 21 yards.
Okay,
and 1 catch for 9 yards.
Yeah, so I think I maybe missed the one of the 2 carries there. Carey, which is it's like a perfect name for running back, by the way. So it's a good 1-2 punch. It's very nice to see you let back. I think when we were talking last week, it was hard to know how long he might be out, but it turns out 2 quarters was the answer to that.
Right.
So
with the concussion.
I think it must have. Well, we were wondering about that, but now maybe LB's theory about the hand is maybe more, because I think with concussions, I think you at least have to go through a 7-day. Now
that's what I thought.
This
is 8 days later. Yeah, I was saying this is 9 days.
Okay, yeah.
So he could have cleared
Yeah.
late in the week if he'd gone through. And I don't know exactly when that window starts, or like if that's every time, or if like it's like you fail certain protocols that you have, or procedures that you have to have the 7 day. Like I don't know the intimate details of how that all works, but it would suggest that he was not concussed.
We've been calling
or at very least
doctors all show.
That's right.
Well, I mean, to me, at first I thought it was the hand, but then like the wobble when he got up that game, I'm like, oh, it's
that's what made me think so too. But again, maybe he had just enough time to clear, and he looks fine. I mean, that was was the longest run of his career for that touchdown, so that was good to see. And Carey's a nice piece to add as well. So I was surprised that Toronto cut him, and maybe they could have used him. They're 0-2 now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was what I've been saying like the whole time. My hesitation with him was, why did Toronto cut him? He had a great season last year. They cut him in preseason. What's going on? Fishy. And I just, it was like you say, fishy. Like there has to be a reason. And I guess we haven't seen evidence of why. But
I would suggest it's probably a combination of factors. One is I don't remember the guy that they sort of kept that basically took his spot. But I remember seeing they were very high on him. Running backs age quickly. Carey's been around for a little while. I heard Suter even mentioned during the first half that there were some folks that maybe thought he was a little long on the tooth for his position. And maybe it comes down to salary too, right? In this league. Like, I don't know how much he was making, but he's probably one of the highest paid players on the team. And maybe they saw an opportunity to save some salary, sign a younger guy to that spot. And cut bait, because again, as we talked about briefly last week, like running backs are not interchangeable, but like more replaceable than certain other positions. right? So there's a lot of them out there with a lot of skill. So I think it's probably a combo of all those factors, but I wouldn't be surprised if money was a pretty significant one, just based on who Toronto has on their team, and he was one of their top offensive players. So he probably was making six figures in a decent salary, right? So that could have weighed into it as well.
We talked about that a lot on the pregame show about how hard it is to fill out a roster in the CFL, because basically you have the salary of an NFL punter to fill an entire roster.
Yeah, it's
like,
about
we looked
$6
it up.
million.
The cap is about $6 million. So money is like a huge thing for these rosters. So you got to get in under there, or else you're going to be screwed.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's also like, the Riders didn't want to leave him on the practice roster because like then team might snag him, right? So that's part of the reason they activated him for this game too, after Oliveira got hurt the other night. So yeah, there's you got to do a lot of juju. You got to do a lot of wizardry to keep things going, especially for the whole season. Once injuries start piling up and things like that, and you gotta get a little creative at times.
And that's part of that CFL charm that we always talk about.
It is.
What do you think?
Truly is.
What do you think is key for the Riders here, besides kicking, to turn this game around?
Besides kicking the ball through the uprights, but hey, that's only. I mean, they don't even have a 6-point lead, right? It's not like they would be blowing the doors off without. I don't honestly think they need to change a whole heck of a lot. Like their D, other than the one drive, really, their D has been good again. But just maybe a little quicker reads. Harris trying to get the ball a little quicker. But really, you just got to kind of stay the course. I think it's one of those games where both teams are, making some plays, but not all the plays they want to make. And it's not what I would call a chess match, but there's not any like glaring deficiencies, I would say, for the Riders so far through 30 minutes. I'm sure the coaches would probably have some more things to tighten up that they want to address, but there's nothing that I'm going like, oh man, like they're getting their O-line's not getting killed. Like Harris has been kept pretty clean, and
that's
Hamilton
one thing we were talking about, given how much change this O-line has had with the injuries and between preseason and week one, and how well they're protecting that pocket. There have been a couple times where it's collapsed, but really, I mean, like those are on like the really extended release plays.
No, so no, I think it's just about finishing. I mean, the guys got make a catch here and there, and just string some first downs together. And it's a weird game because it doesn't it didn't feel like there wasn't any yardage to be had out there. It's just finished drives, right? Like it doesn't. The score doesn't reflect, I think, the way the first half was played.
I agree.
Good to see, and good to see. I mean, I'll see Alfred with that return kind of sparking the short field touchdown drive too, and I think he's a big X factor for them. So he might maybe make a game breaking play here in the second half. Might be something to keep an eye on.
Would you let Lothar kick the second half?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to kick your way out. You got to kick your way out of that stuff, right? Like it's not like you don't have another guy on the roster who can do it. Not on the active roster.
We don't have anybody dressed at kicker. We have Joe Couch at punter and Lothar at kicker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you never have a backup kicker on the lineup. Sometimes you might have a guy who plays another position who has some kicking ability, but it's not like he's missed a 51 and a 49. Like he's not missing chip shots. Yeah, you missed an extra point occasionally.
He missed the extra point, but
that was the alarm.
But when you're also missed two long kicks, like it's more of a trend in one game kind of thing. Like, and he will miss the occasional point after. Now that it's back where they have it in the last few years, like guys miss those from time to time. But it's not like he's missing a 24-yard chip shot or anything like that. So I'm not overly concerned. And I mean, the nice thing is they have a reliable snapper in Jorgen Hughes.
We were just
played his 150th game last week, and I don't bring that up necessarily because I was talking about him on Good Sports.
I wanted to lead into that. I wanted you to promo the episode 4.
We will get to that, but I was actually, because I was watching the Calgary Toronto game earlier today, and Calgary's having all kinds of issues with their snap on specials to the point that I think they have someone new. I don't know who it is, but they have someone new in there. And there was a botched snap on I was either a short field goal or a point after. It was a point after they had a pick six, and didn't even get to
Pick
kick the
six,
ball.
that's what it's called.
Paredes had to try a little Garo Yepremian action and didn't get it there. But so at least you got the mechanics are working, right? So
Yeah.
Lawler just needs to just recalibrate a little bit, and he'll be fine.
I like it.
And that's really more halftime kicker talk than you'll get in any other CFL market.
But that's also a great statement on the game as a whole. Like you said, everything else has been, really good. The score doesn't
pretty
suggest
clean,
all
yeah.
of this stuff happening. Yeah, I'm with you.
There's some penalties you want to clean up too. A couple penalties there, here and there that you want to, get rid of. But yeah, can't be gnashing the teeth too hard on that first half. You got. It's a close game. You're right in it, and you make a few more plays. You should have it. Even though I didn't predict that they will win, as you showed on the graphic a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
But that was more about Hamilton getting kind of embarrassed last week and coming back home and having the home opener and all that stuff. And you just it was less about the Riders I picked than more about Hamilton responding to a bad game last week. I think
and being at
why I
home,
picked
having
Hamilton.
he's an opening mojo,
Yeah.
like you said.
Yeah.
Too.
Did you see that the one play where Emilus got the misconduct?
I didn't fully see it. I heard them talking about it. Apparently, even if you don't hit someone, but if you take a swing this year, that's now a 15-yard penalty.
See, that's why he's
See,
the sports guy.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
annoyed because
It's a rule change.
the
It's a rule
Hamilton
change
guy
this year.
fully body
It's a new
checks
rule.
him.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of goes like that, just a little barely even touches him. Like
Yeah.
the tackle is
And again,
hard,
I
is
didn't
10
see
million times harder.
the physical acts, but I heard I was again busy doing some prep, but I heard listening, and they're saying this year, even if you try to, because it used to be like you had to throw and land like a punch or do something pretty egregious to get that.
Well, yeah.
But it's not an unnecessary rough. But the thing is, it's not an unnecessary roughness penalty, right? It's a misconduct penalty, and those are the ones where if you get two, then you get tossed.
Okay.
So he didn't get called for 15 for roughness. It was 15 for misconduct, and that's because it was like an attempted punch or whatever.
See, and I get why they're trying to do that to help clean the game up and get rid of you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's
Come on, man.
let's use some judgment here, right? Like if somebody punches you, part of being in a physical sport like this, or not punches you, but if somebody gets a little rough with you after the play, part of being in a physical sport is showing them who's boss. I mean, that's why you have enforcers in hockey.
Look at this guy go.
Right? I mean,
true, but there's also the mental, right? Like which team can keep their cool in those intense moments, right? And that 15 yards could prove to be really, really important too. And maybe Lennius doesn't know that rule change. So maybe he's like, I can go right up to the line, but I'm not going to cross the line. But now he just found out where the line actually is.
You find
because you think players know, but when there's rule changes, like subtle rule changes like these from season to season, sometimes it takes you getting flagged before you realize that thing changed.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember that guy? It was last year. Was it Calgary? And he was a returner from the NFL. Like he'd only played American football, like in the States.
Oh,
and
I know where this
he
is
took
going,
the knee in the end zone, thinking it wasn't a point, and it was the 1 point that they lost the game by.
Yeah.
And just because he didn't know the rule,
happens so often when guys that happens a lot with new returners that come up from the States. Yeah. I think the referee, the head referee, almost thought he was calling an NFL game there earlier.
Yeah,
you hear he called a delay a game.
Okay, you're the perfect guy to ask this to. Do you think they feel a lot of pressure if that's probably like his first or second time getting in front of the camera and speaking? Because it looked like he was real nervous.
I think he did, and I don't recognize him. So maybe he could be a new at least head referee. Yeah. He probably was like a back judge or a line judge or something like that before. Yeah. But
I felt for him, man.
yeah, because then he also said first down. No, wait, second down. Like it was a bit of he made a meal of the whole announcement. But like we've all been there.
Exactly.
Anyone all of us, anyone can relate who's ever talked on a mic or spoken in public or whatever. Like there's a moment and there's your moment and
and we can all also agree that it eats us up inside for a very long time after. So I really feel bad for he's probably just so upset with himself. Yeah. His big shining moment.
There's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things that you internalize like that, right? And you know what the funny thing is, like at the end of the day, like we're joking about it now, but like it wasn't like a major blunder that like people are gonna like. It's not gonna make blooper reels on TSN for years to come. It's not gonna be like when Ben Major like last year had his like funny calls. I forget what he was. talking about how something hit him or something like that, or the punt that hit the scoreboard,
Yeah.
and he was like,
Yes,
"No, I don't know the punt."
again.
And then it happened again, right?
Yes.
Like,
I also like
so
giving him the
that
business. Is a good one.
this will be a blip on the radar. Buddy will be fine. Yeah,
Ben
just
Major's
remember
also been
that
around for a very
it's
long time.
time
though,
count.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Luke Wilson
on.
was actually I saw a tweet last night that he said it was the last night game, Montreal and Ottawa, which Ben Major was the referee for. He said was, to him in his mind, was the best officiated CFL game he'd seen in a really long time, and he specifically named Ben Major in the tweet too. He said,
saw that.
so I like seeing that, because you only hear about these guys when they're screwing up,
Exactly.
and we're having a laugh here right now too, as we should, because that's what we're doing here. But
Luke
like,
Wilson, man,
how
like,
often do you actually single out the officials when they do a good job? Like, almost never.
Yeah.
So
He's
it's
doing
the
a
old
really
adage
good
about
job.
if you're not talking about them, they're doing a good job. But it's nice to like give them some love too when they do a good job. And for a guy like Luke Wilson to say that carries a lot of weight too.
He's bringing a lot of attention to the CFL. Like, for me specifically, and I assume there's a lot of people like me that have sort of fallen out of love with this league over time. He's pulling me back in. Like, he's talking, he's calling people out, and he's doing things that people don't normally do with the CFL, and he's just doesn't care.
He's not a robot.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love
He's
it.
a human being. He's
Just
like,
get him
some of
on
these referees come off very robotic, right?
Yeah.
Partly because they're like trying to make sure they're doing it right.
Oh yeah.
And they're locked in, but like, he's very human with it. Yeah. So I like it. It's kind of like Andre Prue. He wasn't everyone's cup of tea either, but at least he was like a guy.
He was a
he
guy
had
people could
personality.
name, that's for sure.
There's
Okay,
a guy.
well,
Hey, there's not a lot of not a lot of CFL refs have songs written about them. I don't know if you ever heard that. I'm Andre Prue. Someone like wrote a song,
I haven't
and there was
heard
like
it.
video.
I'm not surprised
Yeah,
though. I'm
No.
not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just before we get into the second half
sports.
here, we got to update on the Oilers game. If
Oh,
you're
we're doing this.
you're
Oh,
watching the
there we go.
Oilers game or you're not watching the Oilers game, cover
Spoiler
your
alert
ears.
is what you say.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Cover your ears.
There you go.
Panthers take an early lead, 1-0 halfway through the first.
Okay,
So-
so we don't care about that. Good
No,
sports,
good
episode
sports,
4.
episode 4.
What's going on there, Flats?
Actually, I have one more question before we get there. One
Come
more
on,
question.
man. Okay.
Same as last week, just quickly.
Oh, he wants to know a
One
name.
for each team. Who do you think's who's gonna go off?
Oh man.
You crushed it last week, by the
yeah,
way.
last week you were spot on,
All right.
so no pressure.
I said Alfred. I mentioned Alfred already, so I'll go Alfred. I think Alfred might make a host call here in the second half.
Ooh.
Hamilton's coverage has been a little suspect, and oh man, for Hamilton, I mean, it's again going with the obvious, but I'll go Kenny Lawler.
Yeah, I like that.
Kenny, he made a real nice catch there.
Yeah, he did.
In
It
the
was
first
a
half, and
vertical
he's
on
looking
that.
to break. He's looking to break out. Yeah, so there's my guy. Those are my
Cool.
picks.
Okay, good sports.
Good
episode
sports.
4. Finally. Tell us all about it. my
Oh
friend.
yeah. Episode 4, great guests. We've had great guests every week, but
Everyone.
Carter Beck from the Saskatoon Berries. And I was just checking. The episode has by far the most views of all 4 episodes we've done so
Yeah.
far.
Gotta
It's
keep
already
moving
north like, yeah, it's quite. And the first like clip that we just shared kind of today as well, like was just like, my phone was just like buzzing all afternoon with notifications of people loving the Carter Beck content, the Saskatoon Berries content. Doesn't hurt when you tag his college team in there as well, so you get a lot of.
This guy knows what he's doing.
I'm figuring it. We're figuring it out. Old
right.
dog's learning some new tricks over here. But yeah, great conversation with Carter Beck about everything except for his 3 home run game.
As you were saying that.
You know what?
Drafted,
It was
dude. Like, that's exciting stuff.
yeah, next year, very good chance he could be an MLB draft pick, which is really exciting. And it was really cool to hear him talk about how this last year for him has turned that into like a real, like he said, is going from a dream to an actual goal, which I thought was an interesting way of phrasing it. But yeah, the pride of Carnduff, talking about some small town baseball, being a track star as well. And
used to be chubby and then said, okay, I'm going to lose the chub and start running.
got her figured out. Yeah. And also I thought it was really interesting to hear him talk about sort of realizing that he was not just good for like his town or like his area, but like a legitimately like abundantly gifted baseball player, like way like upper percentile, not just for even Saskatchewan, but like for Canada at least. So he just keeps on mashing the ball, and he was a great guest. I knew he's got tons of personality, and it was fantastic. So And then he went right out and they beat Medicine Hat twice at home, the top team in the league coming in. So Berries are just on a roll, and we're riding the Berry wave on episode 4.
Woo! I love
Sorry,
it.
I'm just watching the Hamilton guy get his arm
Yeah, he broke it.
slammed.
He broke his arm.
He had his arm around the guy, and then one of the other guys' helmet right on the elbow with the player here.
Not good.
Just broke backwards. Anyway, you don't need to.
You guys a little
There it is.
nature. Can I give you a little nature factoid that I learned last
love
night?
Yes,
Just
we would
because you
love
mentioned
that.
slamming. I
Yes.
know you. I knew this would be the right venue for this. I was watching a show on the I think it was on the National Geographic channel last night. It's the late night viewing, just whatever the heck catches my attention.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about various like predators and the ways that they basically kill their prey. And they were talking about roadrunners. And so meep indeed. Roadrunners, they eat snakes, right? But they like rattlesnakes, so they have to like do this whole like dance, and because the way their feet are, they can like jump backwards away from the snake, and then like. But I thought they would just like stab them or like use their beak because they have these sharp beaks.
Yeah.
But they get a hold of the snake's head, and then they just slam the snake head into the ground over and over again, and crush its skull. And that is how roadrunners kill snakes. So there you go. There's
That
your
is fascinating.
Roadrunners
the
are
footage.
metal
The
as
footage
that,
of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
The footage of this was just wild. It's amazing that you can
narrate
get
this
on
in
these
David
shows now.
Attenborough.
But,
yeah, no
David
kidding.
Attenborough.
oh
voice.
God, yeah, yeah. No, this was definitely beyond the Attenborough. This was a show that had like warnings before
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
That's the
after
stuff
every
I
break
can't
that was
watch.
like, this show contains predation. I was like, oh my God, what are we doing here? Like, but then I watched and I was like, oh, this snake is basically getting like choke slammed to death by a roadrunner. So
Yeah, right.
pretty
I
crazy.
kept thinking that Wile E. Coyote was coming in there somewhere, but
Yeah, the coyote comes in and helps.
working together. It was all
No
a lie.
coyotes. R.I.P. Acme versus Wile E. Coyote or
Oh, man.
Roadrunner. That never happened, eh?
Right on. Okay.
All right, thank
Brother,
you very much.
Thank you so much for giving us a couple minutes during the game. You're amazing. We love you. Episode 4 of Good Sports out now. Check it out with Carter Beck and all your local updates for all your local sports teams as well. He's got it all there.
You betcha.
We love you, buddy. We'll see you in a couple days.
See ya.
You got it. Peace.
He's so
There you go.
That's in the house.
Man, that's how you fill a halftime.
He's so good.
He's professional.
Oh, there's John Cena again.
John Cena's mom
How about that?
is my mom too.
Bro, Roadrunner knowledge? We've learned so much on this
That's
show
crazy.
already.
This should be like the 13th Melon plus the encyclopedia.
Yeah,
the 13th
like
encyclopedia.
learning. There it is. Like the learning doesn't stop.
It's crazy.
I guess that's props to you for building such an awesome crew for this. You know? 'Cause this is pretty impressive. Once again, a huge thank you to Ryan Flaherty, host of Good Sports, episode 4 out now, as well as Bugsy's, oh baby. Another run of wings, the Thai peanut wings, so good. Smoky maple bacon wings, unbelievable. And that is a dry wing, which I just love. And I must love producer Brooklyn just as much because we let her pretty much house half of them. That's also because I house the Thai peanuts.
There's no wings.
And the sliders.
There's no wings left.
Bugsy,
Thanks for
you're
that.
amazing. Brad, the team, we love you. And be on the lookout. We got a big campaign coming up very, very soon.
You see how funny she found
with
that
the
when I,
wings. Yeah,
when I didn't get very much food?
she's very happy with herself. Again, numbers between 68 and 70. That's the clue of this big upcoming event that's about to happen. That's going to change this city forever. At least the wing portion of the city.
Well, I mean,
Same.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Really. You want more Jarrito?
I might. It's pretty darn good. Thank you,
Take it.
sir.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
it's not glass? I thought it was glass.
No, they make it look like it's glass, but
Wow. Optical illusion. She likes the top down, hey? All right. You ready? Let's do this. Filling up with the Jarrito. Jarrito pouring time. Great pour. Good pour. Well done. Whew. Okay. We're rolling. Rolling,
do this one
rolling.
too?
Back in. Don't spill, dog. Don't you spill that. Ooh, you're not doing Dorito? He's going different green. Like a Slimer green. Mountain Dewish green, if you will.
Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew not in the bottle. Or Mountain Dew in the bottle. Because Mountain Dew's yellow when it's out of the bottle.
Oh.
That's why I haven't got it.
He
for
lives,
this show.
He lives the Mountain Dew life, in case you're wondering.
Thank you very much.
Literally loves it. You're welcome, buddy.
That's
Thank
the
you.
Pop Shop, actually.
Pop Shop. All right, let's
It's
get
called
back
Lime.
into this.
Called Lime Ricky.
Lime Ricky.
Unveiling a jersey for the 1972 Grey Cup.
Henley.
Henley.
Man, oh man. There you go. Balleny 10, Henley 26.
That would be the
Old
Cat
timers.
specific.
Yeah.
Oh.
Old timers from Hamilton. All right, you guys.
All right.
Let's see what,
Let's
we're
see what
looking
they
like
got.
here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the intercept. Milligan.
Look who it was.
There's
Of
Milligan.
course it was.
There's Milligan.
It's my guy. He's going.
He's
to
going
work.
all the way. He's going all the way.
to work.
He's going all the way. He's going all the way.
Hey, bro, don't yell into the mic. You're screaming.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're riding the pots, you can't be yelling in the mics.
I
like
was.
that.
That's why I was back here.
I know, but I'm telling you, that's how loud you. My ears were stinging. You're so amped up.
Let's
I love
go.
it. You got to go for two now.
You know what that is?
Two.
You know what that is?
Man?
Pick six.
Oh,
It's a pick six,
boo.
baby.
I thought you were gonna say they went to a man defense and that's how he did it. Oh, is it lame duck too? It was a horrible throw by Bo.
See, what did I say?
This is it. He's happy. Let's see what we can do with Hamilton now. It's a giant. The only thing sticking above the line.
Yeah, right.
The giant.
The
drip.
Doritos.
Burrito. Okay,
Oh, I got to get my thingy back up here. Hold on.
Yeah, how are we gonna
That
know
was the other thing I
score?
forgot to do was
We forgot so many things. Look at that. Woo. He's amped up. Got to breathe.
again. Drop your thoughts
Going
in
for
the
two.
chat.
Going for two.
And Flats was close when he said that Alfred was going to pull one back.
Very close. Instead of a kick, you get yourself a nice little interception for touchdown. He did that a lot last year too, didn't he? Didn't he have like 4 that he returned?
He
for
led
touchdowns?
the league in interceptions,
I know that,
but I
for-
don't remember how
yeah,
many were pick
your
sixes. Oh, there's
precious
Thor.
wide
Oh,
open. Wide
they faked me out with that.
Busby.
They faked me out with that. I thought Thor had it all the way.
Good play fake.
Yeah, when you fake out even the viewers at home.
Oh, he's trying to get flagged. A little roughhousing after. The lame duck. Watch how bad this throw was. Like I was throwing it. But look at how lame duck this throw goes. He's going, wah, 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 wah. Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's
Horrible.
that's-
Must have got tipped. But no
Yeah,
one's saying
we-
it got tipped.
well, we don't have the camera angles for it.
Of course we don't, because the CFL won't give us replays.
I feel like it's worse this year though.
So
Like I
too.
think in past years we had more replays of that. Like they're showing us a lot of replays of the players after the play, like doing flips and stuff. Which
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's cool, but like I want to see the play so I can analyze it. Give me something to work with
This
here.
is the bad side of being the rider outsider.
Yeah, right. Well, that's why we're an outsider, not
That's
an
right.
insider.
We're
But
not
it
privy
is-
to those.
if it was
Maybe
an
you have to
ins-
be an insider to get those.
Yeah, right.
those
Yeah,
plays. That's what
exactly.
it is. You gotta know people, bro. This is great. What a great 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It did look like he
It
had the
really,
whole
like
time.
I
Yeah.
swear Thor had that.
Yeah, I think everyone did. That's probably why it was so open. Everyone comes in. Oh no!
Yeah.
Bounce back.
Good play calling from Mace.
Mason
Well, like or
House.
Scott Milanovich. I don't actually know who's calling the plays right now.
You're the expert.
Not Scott Milanovich. He's the head coach.
Now,
what's the-
see, now you've gotten embarrassed yourself. That's why I don't even put myself out there.
What's the offensive coordinator's name?
Mark Mueller.
Mark Mueller. You get the names. Milanovich, Mueller.
Yeah,
It's close.
I'm with,
you
dude,
know.
I am so with you. So, like Avril Lavigne level, bro. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. Good song.
Don't get us a copyright strike.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I sing it too good. Sir, we noticed you were playing Avril Lavigne's song. I'm
Yeah,
with
right?
you. You can't do that.
Okay. get some stats here at the next commercial
Man,
break.
this is old-time football. I'm liking it. You know, if it's not going to be a blowout, touchdowns everywhere, I love games like this where it's just smash, face, go again.
Yep.
Good stuff. Man, Milligan. Ooh.
I
He
love
is
to see.
owed a MVP or MOP. Man,
They're never going to give it. That's
I
the
know.
problem. They're
They
never
won't
going to give it to a
transcend.
defense.
They
I
won't
mean, the
transcend.
man led the league in like defensive tackles, special team tackles, interceptions.
Ooh. There you are.
There we go.
Look at this.
He
Another
led-
nice little dance. Big sack. Rivas.
CJ Rivas. They like the man led the league in like 4
Yeah.
different categories, all-star, everything. What more can you ask
I
for?
know.
For
I 1,000% agree with you. Instead, they gave it to this jabroni. How
How many-
crazy is that?
Let's look at stats.
He had a good year. I remember looking it up because I was the same way. I was like,
We're-
wait a minute.
They haven't had a single sack. We have 2 sacks for a loss of 17.
Big yards. Almost 3. Eat him up.
Another wobbly throw by
Yeah.
Levi there.
He might be off a little bit. Just a little bit.
Bit rattled maybe.
Man, I love Milligan. He's so fun to watch. You know, it is so hard to transcend. Like that was
Mhm.
the big thing in like NCAA
Mhm.
football, like Div 1 when Charles Woodson won the Heisman.
Right.
He was the first ever defensive player to win it. Ever. And that was because he returned kicks as well as playing cornerback.
Right.
And that's when he became my favorite football player of all time, next to Bo Jackson.
Well, when you've got that athleticism that allows you to play multiple positions at a
Yeah.
high level.
Right? They had it happen again with what's his nuts? Got drafted by Jacksonville.
Mm.
Played in Colorado with Shadur Sanders. How do I forget his name? I'm talking about man. He just bought a mansion, a $3.5 million mansion in Jacksonville, with his lovely new wife. No prenup. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Like that's love,
Don't
right?
hurt me. Yeah.
Baby, I love you so much. We're gonna spend $3.5 million on this mansion. No prenup. You do you. I have to.
You know
find
what?
More. More.
More power to him, but like also that's on you, dude.
Oh yeah, well for sure. And that's the funny part is like he was dominant on both offense and defense. He played every snap of every game. Like it's insane stuff. Stuff
Yeah.
that hasn't happened since Deion Sanders. That's why it's so cool because this guy was playing for Deion.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find his name. There you are, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. When I say Moore, yeah, way off. Travis Hunter is his name, and holy crap, is he ever good? So, but apparently he's having too much fun in pre-camp. It's not training camp, obviously, but they have like the rookie, all that stuff. Apparently he's like laughing and having a blast in all the huddles and stuff, and all the older guys like, man, chill out, dude. Like we're trying to make a team here because he's already made man. He's a second overall pick. So he's just doing his thing. But it's kind of funny that
Mhm.
they're giving him the boots already.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick pee
Here he
break.
goes,
See
pee
if I can be
break.
back.
How's
Good
that puppy?
time this.
How's that puppy doing over there?
He's smiling.
That's a good doggy. All right, we're gonna start the timer on LB's Pee. Here we go. I'll do it right here. This would be a fun thing to get sponsored, hey? It is time for LB's Pee. How long will he take? Start the stopwatch now. You think it's gonna be good? Ooh, Arnie Henley. Here we go. 59 interceptions. That's crazy. Oh, Garney Henley. Never heard of this guy. He's doing it both ways. Very impressive. Pee time at 30 seconds. I hope he finishes all the way and doesn't get some piss driblets on the way back. I could see him rushing this and having it go bad. That's pretty good. 45.
I can usually do sub 1 minute.
But do you have piss driblets?
Nope.
Hey, he's clean.
Clean.
I wasn't looking for the record, but he did try to show me. That's a confident move right there. Very confident.
No, when you only have 3.5 minutes to go pee,
Yeah.
you get pretty good at doing it
I
quick.
live that life, yeah. And it also doesn't allow you to do anything else but pee.
Yep.
Unless you have someone come and say, oh, you guys, there's your first one. We jinxed it. We just
happened?
talked about how they haven't been sacked yet.
Oh,
We shouldn't have did it.
I'm very sorry,
That's
Rider
okay.
fans.
It's only one. It's only one.
It's one more than it should be.
Man, they're not giving us any odds over a Bodog now. I want to get in on that action. I've seen it every time.
Is that like a Hamilton thing?
Must be.
Yeah. No, that's solid.
Good sack.
Yep. Okay. Trevor Harris.
How long do you expect this O-line to hold up for?
Hopefully the whole game.
Yeah. But I just think about it. Like, you're what? You're 3 guys deep already? Like, how much depth can you have?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Trevor Harris. His completion percentage isn't great. He's only sitting at 13 of 20. But he has 108 yards.
That's like how I passed all my classes in high school. Is that like 55%?
A little bit, yeah.
Low 60s?
No, that would be about...
I don't got the math, so I trust you. You could say any number.
Yeah, it would be about 55, 60 something.
That's the one.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
For
very good at
sure.
math either.
Oh, no. Oh, there it is. It's another big hit. Man, I will say this about the CFL, still allowing them to kick return like this. It does make you sort of miss it in the NFL. Because NFL, they just kick it in the end zone now, and that's it. They don't let them return because everyone got hurt so bad. But for some reason, the CFL, they don't have too many issues with it. They don't have all the conkies like the NFL did, so maybe it's okay that they're letting guys return them.
Well, I mean,
Just a little thought of mine.
something that makes them...
Make it different.
Okay.
Talk to me, Goose. What do you got?
AJ Ouellette. 9 carries for 87 yards. That's 9.7 yard average. That's almost a first down every carry.
If you want to play the numbers, maybe we keep giving it to him.
And
On second
this.
down. On second down.
this, Kadeem Carey, 2 of 21. Or sorry, 2 for 21. That's even better. That's 10.5 per.
Ooh, I even got that one.
So
That's a good running game. Now, how much of that is O-line? Again, all the praise needs to go to this O-line
I think it's a combination of both. Because how many times have both of them gotten a great initial run, gotten wrapped up, broken
And
2 or 3 tackles, and dragged it another 5 or 10 yards?
yards after contact. See, we're learning. We're compromising with all of our quirky sayings that we
You
don't
can call them
enjoy.
AC yards, after contact yards.
There you go.
No, I mean, like, the ground game, like, right now is looking... I mean, that was the thing against Hamilton. Is Calgary was just running at will. And so I don't think... Like, we can see that Trevor Harris's throw game isn't on point.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
give it to Ouellette. Let him, and especially right now, since we have the lead, giving it to Ouellette reduces the chances of an interception.
Yep.
It's...
But it raised your chances. Actually, no, he's very sturdy.
He's
Ball.
pretty sturdy. He's really
That's
good
right.
at holding on to. Like, he's... You know, so I think that's a safer option because we have the lead and it's the statistics don't lie in this case.
There it
right?
is. Just like Shakira's hips, bro.
Especially, like, if you look at rushing right now, we're 112 yards on 13 carries, and they're 34 yards on 7. So we're averaging almost double theirs.
And that's very good.
And our total is like 2.5 times theirs.
A lot of numbers. Whole lot of numbers.
What you need to know, based on the numbers, is Ouellette run ball.
That's right.
Run ball good.
We like to simplify things here at the 13th Melon. Give Rock Thor. They got some field position. Maybe that's why the Bodog's not letting us get in on the action.
Oh, just about again. He was coming in. He
Kick
read
it.
that.
Kick it.
Marcus Sales. Love to see that.
Kick it.
They're within field goal, so we'll see what Legio can do.
Twice now. I
This is only
punched
the
this
second
microphone.
time we've seen Legio.
Lagio. It's me, Lagio.
For Hamilton. Oh, he has 2 kicks. Other sets kickoffs. Field goals. He's
Here's your
1
guy.
of 1 for 38.
Mark Lagio.
Legio.
3 for 3 last week.
I always find that's another one. Kadeem Carey carries the ball. Mark Legio kicks the ball with his leg. You know?
You're so funny, LB.
I know, right? The
Here we
funniest
go.
of
Let's see if
funnies.
someone can kick one. Oh, it's close.
That's in.
14-10.
14-10.
Saturday night. Margaret, stop eating your bowl. I want Bodog to give us a number on here. Gee whiz. Feel like it'd be interesting. All right. 14-10.
14-10. We're 6 minutes left in the third.
Very interesting.
Ooh, I don't like that.
There it is again.
Florida.
Hey,
If you-
spoiler alert.
No, spoiler alert,
There it is,
spoiler
that-
alert, spoiler alert. We're going to
That's
talk
it.
about the hockey game. Okay, you should be out of here now. Florida 2-0. End of the first.
Gross. But then
Hey, but the
again,
last couple games, they've been
3-0
coming back.
last
So
time, yeah.
anyway, back to the 13th Melon CFL. We're a CFL show. I also just want to keep track of the Oilers because I'm not watching the Oilers because
Of course.
CFL is more point than the NHL right now.
Totally. I agree. What?
Was in
Don't
Boston.
Laugh at me. Don't laugh at me.
Was
I'm
in
just-
Boston Pizza the other day, and I
checking
sent you a
things out.
video. On
Yeah,
one
I
TV,
couldn't
on one big
believe
TV,
you.
they had the Oilers game. On another one, they had
So
a
upset
CFL
with
game.
you.
It wasn't even the Riders, just a CFL game.
Yeah.
And I just sent you a video.
So angry. He's like, which one
Which
should
one?
I
Which one
watch?"
should I watch? I don't know.
Oh, if I could reach to the phone, I would have slapped you right across the face.
Well, that's very nice of you. I appreciate you saying that.
With love. Be a love slap. Be like, smarten up, jabroni.
I didn't
know?
know that was a thing.
Oh, it is. Only when it's with love. Connor McDavid's looking sharp. So I hear. Definitely
Yeah.
not watching any Oiler highlights.
No, that would totally not happen.
I'm probably going to jinx him just by doing that. Better keep it together, man.
Yeah, but anyway, Riders.
Goonies.
Riders.
Go Rough Riders, go Rough Riders.
Green is the color. Actually, I don't know if
It
we're allowed
is.
to sing that.
What was the song that you sang when you were tiny?
That one.
That was Green is the Color?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves that. You're there.
I can probably play that video.
Yeah, if you want to embarrass yourself. In a cute way. I don't mean in a bad way, in a cute way.
It is embarrassing.
You're
don't
a
get me wrong.
tiny boy. But literally every word nailed it. There we go. Riders got some field position again. That's pretty good. There goes
There we go.
Kadeen. Oh, he's trying. See, he's got
almost-
2-3 extra jumps at it.
He almost got it out there. Like he was skipping outside. He just couldn't quite find the gap. And again, that's maybe a line where they're not just quite getting enough of a gap there. But it also could be D line for Hamilton just not letting them, right? Like it's
Could be a lot of things, LB.
indeed it could. And it's probably
Indeed.
it probably is a lot of things, you know?
Yes.
Probably not just one.
Indeed. All right. Second long. What you got?
Throw it.
Ooh, I saw a jump there. Yeah, it's offside. There you go.
Yipper.
Hey, see that? I could pick up on fouls.
Maybe you should go be an NFL or NFL,
Oh.
CFL referee.
I would be so easily bought. Like Mason, be like, bro, if you help us out a bit, I'll get you a cheeseburger after. Like, yeah, sold. You got it. Then I go over to the other coach, like, hey, coach, coach over there says he's got a cheeseburger for me. If I lean his way, what do you say? 2 cheeseburgers and some nuggies? Like, yeah. That's exact. I'd be the most corrupt referee ever. And I probably wouldn't see anything live. I can just see it during the game. That's a huge play, though.
That's true. The angle being on the field versus actually
Totally
watching the
different.
game, it's crazy.
Yeah, here you're always lined up good, so you can always see who's jumping. And then the CFL too. That's another one of the quirks, man. The gimme room they give to guys for being in motion.
Well, yeah, I mean it's
He's over. That's the first.
yeah, it's a crazy.
Like there's times where guys are like almost 2 yards and they won't flag it just because
I've
it's
noticed.
allowed.
I've noticed.
Yeah. But again, I like it though because then it still allows those guys to do it. It gives them some room to execute the play because it's so hard to time.
Yeah, well, I played slot back for a couple weeks in
Look
high
at
school.
this guy.
And
A couple weeks.
well, before my knee gave out.
Of course. I forgot about your body being broken all the time.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it, but yeah, the timing is hard.
I could see that.
Now,
Oh man,
Mind
Bugsy's
you-
going today, dog.
oh, you got it.
Getting there.
Mind you, a high school playbook is a lot simpler.
Yeah.
But
I can tell you. I played some tight end. That's the only time I made a reception. Where a tight end screened to me, and I got lit up the second. I did catch it. I was so happy. I caught it, and then boom. See you
Yep.
later. Back to the old line for the fat guy.
See, once my knee got better, or so I thought,
Yeah.
I switched to DB. I'm like, I'd rather it'll be
Got
easier.
fast over
It'll
there.
be easier on. Well, I was fast at that age.
Right.
I wasn't
That's what I'm
fat.
saying, but your knees. is what I'm
Well,
saying.
but I was at that point. I was
Alright.
fine. Like
Alright.
I had a
I
couple
take it back. I'm
practices and I was
sorry.
looking
No,
good.
You sound great.
But-
There it is.
There we go.
Still
First
going.
down.
Don't just hold on the ball. There you go. So you're
Well,
really
Tommy
good. What happened?
Stevens.
What happened when you're playing DB?
Well, I didn't get any games.
You got
I got
PR'd?
spring training camp,
There
and that was
is,
it.
Yeah. Get in there, have some fun. Good job, Stevens.
Tommy Stevens. It was a great
say-
acquisition.
Did you say he's like 100% on his conversions for third downs?
Well, that's all he does. He's
Yeah,
a short yardage
that's the
quarterback.
expert,
I mean,
yeah.
he take like during practice and training camps, he takes longer reps because I mean, if something happened, they
Yeah,
would
you'd
bring him
have
in, right?
someone,
But
yeah.
but no, he was brought in specifically for short yardage, and that's
And who's the Thor again? Look at this.
see breaking those tackles and
three more
spinning.
broken. Who is lined up as the backup? Is he the backup? Or is there,
Jake Mayer's a backup.
That's your guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
No,
to
it's
remember.
not my guy.
He'll win you over.
No, he won't.
Bro, again, he doesn't have to be awesome. He just has to be like a shitty version of Jake Meyer. You're a backup with no pressure. You got a starter in a backup role. I'm trying to sell this to you. You just look upset.
Well, you just said shitty version of Jake Mayer, but it's
Yeah.
Jake Mayer.
Yeah, but it's not starter Jake Meyer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not even backup. Cool.
Less pressure, he could thrive there.
Ooh, nice.
Busby again.
Uncle Busby's going.
That's it. We're getting hot. I got to turn the AC back on. Woo!
See, that's one thing about the Riders is like
They're so hot right now.
when one person drops, like let's take Winnipeg for example. Oliveira is Brady Oliveira is their rock, right? Like he just
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
yeah. Welcome to the Rock. You come from away. That was a great musical, actually.
I thought you were talking about the movie The Rock. I see green smoke. I see green smoke. Remember that movie? Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you haven't seen The Rock?
No.
Oh, you would love it, dude.
I'll have to watch it. We'll have to review it.
Yeah, it might
You,
be one
you
of
and
your
I will
favorite
review
movies.
it while
I'd love
Ethan's
to.
away
Yeah,
shooting.
We can fill it one. I love The Rock. Nick Cage is a scientist, and then Sean Connery is like a mastermind.
Nick Cage is
criminal.
a scientist.
Yeah, and
Is he a scientist that
he's
fights?
like a nuclear scientist. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about fighting.
Oh,
That's
weird.
why it's so funny. He's like all
Okay.
scared with a gun. Sean Connery is the criminal who does all like the badass
Okay.
stuff, and they have to break into Alcatraz to stop these former Marines from blowing up San Francisco.
Okay.
You would love it. It's such a good movie. Make sure we remember that.
There we go. There we go.
Get down.
Oh, he's out. Yeah.
He
he's
did
out.
catch it though.
He got it.
It's impressive.
Great effort. It's just unfortunate. Keyshawn, not that Keyshawn Johnson.
Shout out to James Nyballs. I just
Yes.
say that every time. So when it gets
Yeah, we do.
trademarked.
We have to.
I love him so much that we will respect him being the creator of that sweet saying.
It's funny he stopped doing that though,
What?
because Keyshawn became that Keyshawn Johnson for him.
Oh, I love that. He pulled a Pokemon and upgraded. He grew into it. The Keyshawn Johnson.
Man, I wonder how many concussions and injuries are caused by running into those signs.
Oh, here we go. Hold. Everyone.
Okay, louder.
Big. 51 and 50.
You know what? Yeah.
He's not even watching. Oh, LB, we need you to watch, bro. Oh, LB, he's good. Everything's better.
Okay, I'm not watching the rest any more of his kicks.
He made sure he went extra left.
I'm
That
not
was
watching.
Awesome.
I'm not.
You could tell he was leaning it this way after missing so
Yeah.
far right on the other ones. Great kick. He's back, baby.
See,
Ooh.
one half bad, and then what are they paying?
All right now, they didn't update it. Now they're, damn it. Doesn't update it. But I will say this, the Riders are definitely a favorite right now. Looks like they're about 3-point favorite.
See, I might make some money on my
You're my guy.
$1 bet.
You're on it. See what kind of spread they're doing. Yeah, 3.5.
Again, drop your thoughts in the chat.
LB loves
What do you
to
think's
chat.
going right? What do you think's going wrong?
Or just say hi.
Yeah, or just say hi.
LB loves when people
We'd
say
we'd love to have you try and unseat Stanley Slambo for
There
the
it is.
free Bugsies, because I don't really want to have to give someone who thinks the Cats are going to win. I don't really want to have to give him free wings. I'm
especially
sorry.
when they're this good.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah. Bugsy's wings, be on the lookout. As they got a big campaign coming up. It's going to be awesome. And so far, we've tried 4 flavors. And all of them are so good.
yeah.
Buffalo jerk wings,
Man,
unbelievable.
if I had to walk
Korean
into
barbecue,
Bugsies right now
so good.
and pick only one,
Good luck. I've had to do that before, and I end up ordering 4 every time.
I don't know how I would.
They're the best. That's it. And today we got the Thai peanut. Unbelievable. Like the
Yeah.
flavors. And this is what I mean.
I'm really liking these Asian flavors. Like, I got to be honest, the
They
Korean
do
barbecue and the
everything.
Thai peanut, like
And
they
then the smoky maple
but then,
bacon.
right? And actually, there was a bit of a Cajun
Oh, so
flavor
good.
in there
Yeah.
too. It was It
It's
was
incredible.
really good.
This is what I mean. They don't, they don't stick to the normal,
No,
and they're so successful in finding these different,
imagine that.
unique,
Not
incredible
doing.
flavors. It's just like us. I know what we do. That's why we love our friends at Bugsy's. Brad's my dude.
1
Again,
second
shout out
left
if
in
we're
the
still
third.
on in the Bugsy's lounge. I don't know if you can hear us, but we love you. The food is so good.
Yeah, definitely order some wings.
I need like a big Bugsy's sign. Like, order these wings.
We should get Dr. Booty Quiver in,
Oh, he would love
and he could do his applause sign, except it'd be a Bugsy
so
sign,
good.
and he could just dance through.
I'm about to sneeze and laugh at the same time.
I was like, "What's
Oh.
going on?"
No, we're okay. Woo. Yeah, shout out to Strip Down, Curtis Anderson, the whole team over there, and Caitlin, and Dr. Booty Quiver. He literally has an applause sign. He runs back and forth, and
Yeah,
it's like
when
the
they got
star of the
there.
show. Thai peanut wings. I don't know if you can see it, but I promise you, empty.
And speaking
It's
of
so good.
Strip Down Live,
Yes.
I happened to hear through grapevine that they got some exciting stuff on the next episode.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Are we talking about you being the guy over there again? Are you the exciting surprise?
I am not on the show,
Hey, but you run the show.
but I am behind the
You make
behind
it
the show.
happen. One of your many, many jobs that you like to do. Real entrepreneur.
That is the way that I do know that they have something exciting, and that you should definitely check them out on Facebook to Strip Down Live SK
There it is.
to see
Support
to
local.
find out.
I will say this as well. I'm trying to get him to see if we can fill up an entire Strip Down Live with just members of the Dam family. Like producer Brooklyn, you, me,
I think we totally could.
Hardcora, Brooksy, Uncle Brando, Network Ryan, Coach Mazer. We can't get Coach number 1, but we can get
Emily
Simon
May.
Hyatt, Emily May,
Dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, Phenom's already
obviously.
there.
Phenom will be working as well, yeah. And then our other show host we could bring in too. Bring in the book club girls, bring in Flats. Flats was at the last one with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a good chat with Flats there,
Yeah.
actually.
Good dude. That was an awesome episode too. How are you going to be equal? You're saying it's going to be better than seeing Equal and Stripped Down?
I didn't say it was better. I just said it was
Okay,
exciting.
Okay.
It just-
Hey, that's smart. That's very politician-y of you, my friend. He's learning.
It's
There's a
it's like-
microphone. Don't take a
It's
stand.
like it's like the Homer Simpson. Well, I'd be lying if I said my men weren't committing crimes.
Oh, see, that's just good humor. How you feeling now about your riders, LB? Talk to me.
I am pumped up.
He's getting pumped.
I think we've got
Come
momentum.
on. Why won't this update?
We've got some momentum, and I've noticed sometimes at the CFL games, once you get into like the second half, they don't let you put
Slow
anything
down.
down. No, they just don't let you put anything. It's like they figure that the odds are like you have too much information.
Literally, like they're still showing the game is 14-10. It's
It's
17-10.
17-10, yeah. Well, but
And
to be
the
fair,
odds are not
be
showing
fair,
that.
the CFL, and I am going to call the CFL out on this,
Okay.
they do not have a good public data API feed. I tried to find
we don't
one.
like to speak ill towards anyone
No,
anywhere. We're all
but
about
this is
lifting
a-
each other up. But
This is a
okay.
basic thing that any league has, any sports league, any established sports
And I know
league
you
has,
love the CFL, so that's why we're allowing
that
this
you
to
can pull, that they have a public data feed so that I can pull that data in and I can
happen. All you
use
gotta
it.
say, dude, is NFL.
NFL, NHL, any of the major
The
ones,
big times. They
MLB,
make it so
NBA,
easy.
any
Yeah,
of them
they
have
make
it.
so easy. You're
And the
right.
CFL needs it,
You're
and
right.
they used to have one,
Yeah,
and then they got rid of it.
money, dog. Money.
But once you have it, it
That's
doesn't
sad.
cost that much.
I'm just saying. There's been a lot of things like that where people say, "Well, why don't they do this?" Like, well, because
I know
costs money.
it all comes down to money. Everything in this world comes down to money. It's unfortunate it's the way it is, but
But that's again one of the quirks of the CFL. That's what we're saying. That's why we like it.
oh,
here
bubble
we go.
pass. He's gonna get it
What
out
a
though.
play! The old bounce pass.
Oh,
for Tutty.
come
Oh my
on.
God, that's in.
Are
It's
they
over.
calling it?
Yeah.
No,
No, they're calling him out.
they're calling him
Look
out.
who it is. Flats guy again.
Kenny Law. Man,
Flats is on.
we
it.
gotta listen to Flats.
We gotta put some money on Alfred to return a touchdown. Can I do that? Like, I legit want to do that now. He is on everything.
How do we go from bobbling a pass to almost throwing, like, what is that, a 40-yard touchdown? Yeah, he'd be out.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's out
Foot kicked out.
on the 1 yard.
3 bets. I would like to see these 3 bets that I can make, please. You think one of them is for a tutty? No. Yeah, now it just won't update at all. Bodog is unhappy.
But seriously, how does that happen? Yeah, he's in.
You know what happens a lot in that situation? The DBs see the fumble and they move in.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So maybe they lost it. Like, and it's not much. It's just like a quick. And that's all it takes. And you can't get back to cover.
Well, let's hope that Legio gets the yips and
Oh,
misses
we got
it.
flag again.
Oh, we should.
Yeah, sorry, I got the
Volume
sound back
on.
on. My bad.
Why is
Coach is
Mace
angry. Coach is out there. Oh, he threw
He
a challenge
challenged. He'd shoot a
flag.
challenge. We don't even know what the flag is though.
Maybe this will be for dropping the ball. See what Suits has to say. Shout out to Dustin Nielsen and Glenn Suter. Not only that, well, like, where's the challenge here? What do we?
Yeah, well, I still don't know what we're challenging or what the flag was.
They said they're challenging the catch. if
So
they're
the catch on the
challenging-
previous play,
yeah, like that
like the
goal,
40-yard
the goal
throw.
line did not count. That's gone. But what is there to challenge? He caught it inbounds.
So maybe he didn't challenge it. Because the way they're talking, he had it out and he was ready to, but he didn't. So maybe they went over and told him, "Oh yeah, it's automatically reviewed."
Ooh, I see what you're
Because
saying.
potential is scoring or potential scoring plays are
Always
automatically reviewed.
That's right. It's funny seeing referees with arm sleeve tattoos, hey? Never thought I'd see that. Interesting. This is turning into a thing
Oh,
here.
I see what the confusion is because he threw his challenge
Before the snap.
before the snap on the touchdown play, and they were trying to get his attention,
Yeah.
and so that maybe distracted from the play.
So maybe the penalty is on him for running on the field.
Too many men on the field. It's
Look,
the
he's
13th
he's
Melon.
still in the middle of the field. Like he's
Well,
not
but
on the
I
sideline.
think they're trying to figure out whether.
That's right. It took you that long. This poor guy
Well,
is not
no,
used to
but
that mic.
I understand why though. There's the confusion because if there was a delay between when he threw the challenge and them actually seeing it when another scoring
Yeah.
play is going
Yeah,
on,
I'm with
right?
you.
Like,
Yeah.
so we
Totally
are officially challenging.
Here it is. But now we have to go through this entire challenge process because he caught the ball and got 3 feet down before his foot hit out of bounds. So what did you challenge him?
Yeah, I don't know.
They must have saw something we didn't.
I mean, that's the thing. Is
Here we
the-
go.
the
Here we go.
coaches are.
Okay, so he has the ball. 1, 2, 3. And the
Let's-
bobble at the end.
Oh,
there we
it
go.
came out. You
Okay.
can see it between his
yes,
legs.
it did. Okay, hold on to the ball all the
Maintain
way through the
contact
catch.
all the way through the catch,
All the
yeah.
way through, and he loses it right there.
Right there, it comes
That
out.
could be
no
good.
positive.
This could be good.
Yeah,
And the guy who called the touchdown didn't see the fumble because he was behind the
because he's
play.
behind the play. Yeah, yeah.
Oh! And then have to make him go again from the 1. Here it is. Yeah. That's right, though. It should be automatically reviewed.
Well, yeah,
so he
that's
shouldn't-
true.
like,
He shouldn't have had to have
it.
challenged
so
it,
now you lose your
yeah.
challenge because you didn't win it. Oh, okay. So they're only reviewing if he crossed the line, not if it was a catch.
So it wasn't a potential scoring play then, according to them.
Touche.
Yeah.
Dang
So
it,
they do
Leader.
actually get it.
Leader
Okay.
is all over this. Leetry. Well, maybe we should have put our $7 down on Hamilton. They're paying 2.5. Could have made a quick 14. Would have been fun. Luckily, we didn't put a bet because I feel like Saskatchewan is going to win this game.
They're gonna pull it out.
Is this a little closer than you expected, Mr. Rider Outsider?
It is.
Interesting.
I'm surprised
I
at how
think-
Hamilton's playing.
I think we might have manifested this Hamilton a little bit with so many guys taking the Ticats. For the record.
I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah. Here comes Leg. I think he can miss one.
Nope.
Oh, he's piped. Straightest kick of the night.
And
right
we
there.
have
Tie
An
game.
even game, 17-17 at the beginning of the fourth. We're 1 minute into, just under 1 minute into the fourth.
Just under
Whew.
1 minute.
Who do you think's gonna win this game? We gotta drop it in the chat. See, and you know.
Get that chat going for LB.
Yeah.
No, I think this is set up very well for the Riders. You got what, 14 minutes left?
14:08.
You get a nice long drive here, burn a lot of clock, punch it in, let them come back down, then stop them and win it.
I think the seeds are there. We just
Ground
have to
game.
execute.
Run the ball.
Well, yeah. I mean, like. Okay, let's look at the stats again. Trevor Harris, 16 of 24, so a similar percentage.
Okay.
For 143 yards, 1 interception, no touchdowns.
All right.
Not fantastic. Not like awful, but not fantastic. Not,
That's because
not
they've
the
been running it, dog.
Not the Trevor Harris we want to see.
Okay.
But even his completion percentage isn't great. Olette, 10 carries for 91 yards, 9.1 average per carry. Now, Kadeem Carey's average has dropped significantly now because there was a couple runs there we didn't get very far. So he's now sitting at 4 carries, 26 yards, 6.5 per.
Interesting.
Because he doesn't have very many carries, so 1 carry is going to drop
Yep.
or
Oh,
it's
for
going to
sure.
change his.
Hey, what are the Trailer Park Boys doing? Oh,
Are they-
all seasons are now.
I thought they were going to announce a new Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I would. love
Duncan Busby leading with
Red
6 of 5 for 59 yards
that. He's the MLS.
and 20 yards after catch.
Oh, he said it right. Good job.
Keyshawn Johnson, 3 of 2 for 27 yards with 7 yards after catch. Mitch Picton, 3 of 2 for 22. Sam Emilus, 7 of 3.
Picton was hot at the start too.
Sorry, 3. I'm reading these backwards. 5 of 6, 2 of 3, 2 of 3.
I didn't want to
3
say
of
anything.
7. Yeah.
I knew what you were saying.
Emilus is, because it's backwards, targets and
Yeah.
interceptions. So Emilus is sitting at 3 of 7 for 19. That's not great
That's
for
not
him.
like last week. You can't come off a big 133, 8 for 8 and do this. He's
But
gonna go out. He's
but
my
then
guy.
again-
He's my guy that I'm picking.
But then, like I said,
Emilus. Go ahead.
Duncan Busby's
Stepping up.
stepping up.
Yep.
Right? And
Is
also,
this the time
and
where
Olette,
Flats hits his
and Olette and
Alfred?
Carey is maybe. I'd love to
I
see
think
it.
this is gonna be it. I just got a sneaking suspicion this is gonna be it. He's gonna go.
He's got lots of room.
Gonna go. There it is. There it is. Oh, he fell.
Oh,
Flats curse got him.
Flats curse. Not the good
Hey.
sports bump, the Flats curse.
He's already hit everything else.
The Flats Pharisee.
There it is. All right, Trevor. I think it's time that Harris goes to Emilus on the first down, and then that Thor run on the second down.
Emilus first down. Thorpe second down.
He's talking to him right now. He's telling him, "All right, I'm going to you, bro. This is all you, baby." He said, "All right, I got you."
Their play calls are long enough. They don't have time to do that.
Can't personalize your play calls.
No. I mean, you've heard what they fucking.
Oh, yeah.
They're like. Blah, 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 blah,
Fireworks,
blah.
79, flashbang.
Yeah, it's
There he
crazy.
is, throwing first down to Emilus.
Emilus, we called
it.
Okay, and now we'll go to
now
Thor.
We're cooking. Yeah,
Now we're
well,
going to
not even
Thor.
now. I'd fake it to him again.
That's
I'm
true.
only running Thor on second down. We're going to your playbook now because they didn't expect this. Look at that.
I don't know. Maybe I need to get a coaching job.
As long as those routes start running, look at that.
Yeah,
Quick
that was a
release, get 'em
great-
in, let them go.
great read.
Get those yards after the catch. I gotta make sure I always say that right now because I know you know how I feel with pick
Or you could
sixes,
just say,
so I
get
gotta
those
do it.
yak.
But that's people don't know what you're talking about. It's not as popular enough.
Get
stat.
those yak.
Here he is.
Oh! Who is that?
Amazing. 88.
Myers, Dante Myers, another 1-year veteran.
Keep
And
throwing. See? Throw on first down.
oh, are they gonna?
They'll say we didn't catch it.
What are they?
They're going to say he didn't catch it. But that's okay. Look good. Gotta get
I
those
mean, I
feet
can
down.
see it. It was really
Get the
close.
feet
Did he get the
down.
feet down?
Catch.
Yeah, yeah, that's a catch.
I think his shoulder came down too.
Yeah,
Came
no,
down.
that was good. He's got positive
There's
control
one.
all the way to the ground.
Oh,
His
it's
toes.
close, man. It's really
No, but his toes are in. His toes were on the
His
ground.
one toe. Watch his other toe, his back toe. He almost Superman jumps. Watch that right. See the right one?
Right there,
Oh,
it's
his
in.
knee. His
Yeah,
knee got down.
yeah,
Okay, not
and
foot.
his left toe. His left toe was down
He
the
was
whole
already
time
out
too.
by that time. Welcome to arguing about possession.
Well,
On
but
the
it doesn't
13th
matter if
Melon.
the ball's out if he still touches inside.
But that's what I'm saying. He was out, like the ball was down on the outer bounds.
They're
before it gets
challenging
down.
it.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
Yeah, it's a fair challenge.
Yeah.
Like, but
I think it's 50-50 shot. But I think his foot
It really
didn't get
depends
down,
on
but that knee.
It depends on what angles they get.
Yeah, that right knee was, I believe, in after his left foot tapped. What a game. I am entertained. Normally, I'm not very entertained when it's low scoring.
Well, it's a close game.
Yeah.
Like
Let's see
even
the predictions. Let's see where
the
everyone's at.
score doesn't really reflect the like the hard fought battle. I feel like
Again,
we've had.
exactly what Flat said.
Yeah,
That guy should host a sports show.
imagine that hosting a sports show.
I also want to say I want to get a grilled cheeseburger.
You know what? Meltwich had those.
Yeah.
Or has them.
Well, what I'm saying is I want to talk to Brad and get them to make one like this. Show it to Bugsy's.
Okay.
Best in the biz. Here's some predictions.
Let's see. I think right now Seahawk is still because it's lowest score.
Seahawk, yeah.
Seahawk
Getting
is
low and
sitting there.
dirty. Attaboy Seahawk, host of Recovery with Cal. Also a member of the Friday Fun Table every now and then.
So if he's
The man in the chair. My sweet, beautiful prince. Yeah, it's just basically whoever got low.
yeah, Seahawks sitting closest right now.
Guess who's in last right now?
You.
I went
Yeah.
big. 42-28 Hamilton.
But you know what?
The curse, baby.
It takes all
curse.
kinds, right?
That's
Like
right.
I will personally give you the same prize that the winner if you continue to curse the other
Yeah,
team.
I'm in. That's why. And it sucks because I'm the only guy who can't bet on the Riders because they're gonna win as long as I don't bet on them. If I bet on them, then it's just selfish, and I bring down Rider Nation.
I have to point out. Last time we had some trouble with the signs, and you said it was the tape's fault.
Yeah.
Signs are using the
strong.
same tape.
Very
haven't
strong.
held the sign behind the TV.
No.
Using the same tape hasn't fallen.
Would that be because we've had it cool in here?
Ruling on the field
Catch.
stance. Let's go.
Is that right knee?
Yeah, that knee was down.
Amazing. But yeah, we've had nice and cool in here the whole time. Maybe it was too hot last time.
I don't know.
'Cause they felt quick. Like, that was a
I
quick
also
drop.
put more tape on them this time.
That's true.
Quantity over,
Double up.
quantity over quality.
That's our saying here. Check out our over almost 1,000 videos now, I think, or like 900
We're
or something.
getting pretty
Yeah.
close, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So now
charge
nobody
team
has
timeout.
any challenges.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, and the timeouts, right? So.
Yeah. Timeouts don't really matter though in the CFL, do they? That's one thing I noticed. That is sort of like
They matter less.
Yeah, because if
There's
you get up
some-
to the line quick enough,
They're
they give you that
sometimes
grace
nice.
period.
They're sometimes nice to break
Just get a breather.
just a breather and
Yeah.
like break motion.
Just switch up.
momentum.
Ooh, we had it.
Where was that?
He had it.
I lost sight of the ball there.
He went
That
over
was-
the top. It's Keyshawn again. He went over the top. had it
Keyshawn
like this
John-
and then fell. Flopped it.
Keyshawn, not that Keyshawn Johnson. Shout out Jamie Nye.
But he is that Keyshawn now.
But he is that
Shout out
Keyshawn.
Jamie Eyeballs. Best in the biz. Our favorite Rider Insider. Host of the Green
Let's
Zone.
see.
My man Belton Johnson. It's eating time.
Man, Belton
Love
Johnson
it.
eating time.
So good.
Oh, that's so close.
We also got Daryl Davis in there. Man, Double
Daryl
D.
Davis.
Yeah, love
Double
that dude
D.
too.
Hall of Fame
So
reporter.
nice, man. I've met him like 2 times, and both times he's like the nicest guy.
Hall of Fame
Really
reporter.
good
He's a
dude.
great dude.
Yeah.
And of course, Britton Gray as well.
Hey, we love
Fantastic
Britain.
guy.
I miss Britain. The whole roster. Scotty Villa, best producer in the history of
Yeah.
producers. Shout out to the In Your House podcast. He's got a wrestling podcast. It's incredible.
Oh, they
Don't gotta
just
say too
about
much.
got the interception.
Check it out.
Woo!
They got a guy on there, UK Tom from the UK, covering all the countries. Sorry, I'm just pimping out Scotty Villa again. It's Picton.
Again, I like Picton.
Oh, that was a great play, too. And I just
Almost got the pick, yeah.
All right, Lothar, turn around, young man. Turn your
Oh.
ass around, yeah. He's not allowed to watch. We figured out what the problem was.
Nope.
Lothar has a bad case of the yips, a.k.a. the Chuck Knoblauchs, if you're a fan of the Minnesota Twins back in the 90s. Here he goes, 32 yards. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's good. Hey, got it. Barely. Bro, watch this. Hey, producer Brooklyn, how close was that?
Gotta watch the replay.
Way too close. Yeah, the angle looked like he missed it, but luckily it was close enough.
That's the worst when you think
Here
they
you go,
missed.
here you go. Oh, of course they're not.
Of
gonna
course,
show. Why
they're-
would
they're
you
gonna-
show a replay?
Why are we
Let's talk about next Thursday, the garbage game.
garbage game?
Ugh, like,
No CFL
who
game
wants
is a
to-
garbage
who-
game.
Dude, Montreal and Edmonton is a garbage game. You know that. We can say that. We're Rider Outsiders. It's what we do.
All right, Jax.
Oh,
Riders should
true.
win. What's the score? Well, the score. Oh, I forgot to put my score banner back up. Thanks for reminding me, Jax.
See?
But thank you for being positive about the Riders winning. Unlike Stanley Slambo, we have a new person in
Chat's
And-
heating up.
in line for winning the free Bugsy's wings, Jack's.
So
is,
good. Might I recommend the Thai peanut or the smoky maple bacon?
Or the Korean barbecue or the
the buffalo jerked. Like that's exactly. They are as exotic and tasty as they sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. Sweet and smoky bacon. I was saying sweet maple bacon. Sweet smoky bacon.
There was still
and
some
it's
maple.
a hint of maple.
There was
That's the thing.
definitely a hint
It's
of
the,
maple.
it's the first thing I smell when I walk in. It's
Right.
like that pancakey syrupy.
Yeah. Man, when you're
Sweet,
making
smoky
bacon, when you're making
wings.
bacon,
Thank you, producer Brooklyn.
you use a bit of maple syrup and brown sugar when you do it. Also,
That's what's basically on that wing. That smoky bacon wing. Look who it is.
Kenny
Flats is
Lawler.
right again.
Of course, it's Kenny Lawler. Man, Flats, why do you have to do that?
Again, he picked Alford too.
He picked Alford too. He picked Alford too.
Come on now. That's a big gain. Gonna turn into a shootout. Maybe we'll get that high score before the end of this.
What are the odds we get overtime?
Pretty good the way this game's going.
Yeah, like it's been really even. Like the.
Here we go. Here we go. Little dump off.
Go.
I think it might be time for Milligan to work some magic.
I would like to see him get a couple in this game.
Roll in.
Rolling on a
There
touchdown.
it is. That's good. I was thinking Limp Bizkit. Keep rolling. Now I know y'all be loving Milligan right here. Know that song? Keep rolling. Undertaker came out to it at one point in his career. You can believe that.
I
So
like
it's
to move
American
it, move it.
badass.
I like to move it, move it.
That wasn't even a Milligan pun, bro. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, reverse curse. Lawler with the drop. Sorry, bro.
He's
You've
so
had
mad
enough.
at himself.
He's
Are you
had
so
enough.
mad at yourself you dropped the ball?
Hey, don't be mean, bro.
I'm not being mean. You said that last week when I was mocking
I
them.
know. You're so petty. These poor guys.
They're
just out
professional
here
football
trying-
players. They get paid to be mocked. That's their job.
But I don't, if I like to put myself in other people's shoes a lot. I feel like, he's having a pretty good game. Probably doesn't deserve to get.
Actually, that's an interesting thing on that Good Sports episode 4
Yeah.
that Carter Beck was talking about.
I love
how
the fans.
how he likes getting chirped
Yeah.
by the fans.
They're saying like one of the big colleges, East Carolina, and they had over 6,000 fans.
Yeah,
And he said that the railings
right
like
there.
shoulder level, so they're leaning over and giving
Yeah.
a visit, saying, "Hey, what, you eat some moose today? Or
Yep.
were you so bad at hockey you had to play baseball?" Like we got some clips coming up with that. They'll be out in the next couple of days as we get our promos out. But there's a really funny one where he's talking about. I had a good
Yeah.
laugh. It's hilarious. All right, tie game.
Tie game with 11 minutes left.
Total number
Or
of
10
40 right now. How many more points do you think are going to get scored?
I don't know, but
see if
Seahawk.
Bulldogs do anything.
I tell you,
Seahawk's the
Seahawk?
guy. He's the guy.
I mean, he could be very close with this.
Yep.
If it's like a 20,
I wonder how he's doing in his hockey pick too. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
Now it's updated.
to
All
check
right,
in
the
on.
Riders are still favored. They're saying over underline at 49.5. I could see 10 more points.
In 11, especially if it goes to OT.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah, right now it's between Matt Young, Seahawk, and Coach, 2 picked by Ryan.
Network Ryan.
By Network Ryan.
Yeah, dude, everyone's in on it right now.
Yeah,
Number
it'll
20.
be a close one. We'll have to
Yeah.
see. And speaking of,
Hey, I wonder who's in last place. If you're in last place, you're the coolest guy here. Yeah.
yeah, you're the coolest. I mean, you are.
I'm in last place, bro.
No, I
Ain't
mean you're the
nothing
coolest
cool.
guy here.
No, you're the coolest. Actually, no, producer Brooklyn's the coolest.
Yeah, I kind of gotta agree with you on
Yeah.
that one. You can't really.
I still don't understand how any of that works, but you better be a really good
Oh,
boyfriend.
I didn't mean to do that.
What, did you bring her in?
No,
Oh.
I accidentally hit multiple buttons.
I thought
I'm
we were
like-
going to producer camp. Here we go. Flashback. LB, we got a flashback.
1 year ago today.
Wow. Riders won 33-30.
Wouldn't that be cool if we saw the same?
Ooh. Great play. Oh, man, those kicks are gnarly.
That's one thing I love about Coach Mace. Is when
Always animated?
he's into it. Like when something good happens, he's into it. Like I think it helps make him feel like more of the team in the players' minds.
Oh, yeah,
like
he's
you know
a
what
young
I mean?
guy too, hey?
Yeah, he's in his 30s, I
Yeah.
think. So which
So he's
is
still
yeah.
right there. You can relate.
There
What
we
a
go.
play.
Great
Keyshawn.
run. Keyshawn Johnson.
Damien Eyeballs. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't say it right.
I didn't say it.
I just love saying his name. He's so sweet.
Mr. Nieballs.
I'm trying to get one of those. What is it? What's the scary movie where you say the guy's name 3 times and then he comes through the mirror?
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I'm trying to Beetlejuice him. Jamie.
Poof.
I would love that. So what am I doing here? I got a post game to do in 9 minutes. Sorry, Eyeballs. I love you, buddy.
Man, how awesome would that be?
He's the best. Maybe one day we'll get him to hang out with us. Yes, beautiful day. That's you too. Here we go.
Jax is asking Riders
Oh,
should
no, he
win,
already
right?
had it.
Oh, yeah. The Riders are definitely going to pull this win out. It's only 2020 with 9.5 minutes left, but they're still going to pull it out.
Very confident.
Thank you very much, Jax, for being in the chat. Hey,
Oh, I love
right
it.
now, Jax has got himself some free Bugsy's wings at the moment.
Get those wings. Okay, so notes for next week. We gotta change the scorecard a little bit so we can do
Yes.
the quarters.
We got to do
I
that.
don't. It's always throwing me off when I look.
Yeah,
over
that's.
But other
that's on
than
me.
that, I think everything's starting to really get into place. eh?
I still
We
have
got
to
the
make
flow,
myself a
we got
button for the
plans.
scoreboard.
Here he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Do it. Keyshawn again.
Oh, just got the ankle.
Keyshawn's doing the MLS now.
He still got the first down, which is great. But like,
This is the drive I was talking about.
if
He
he'd
did
have
that
been
big, long
if
one.
he'd have been 8 inches further, the
Gone.
Hamilton guy wouldn't have been able
Yeah.
to catch his ankle.
And how many times do you think Thor gets his hair pulled out?
Oh,
That'd be a lot.
that's one
eh?
thing I remember from watching back in the day. Like, I feel like you
Tackle
don't
from hair.
see it as much anymore. But I remember when the guys used to have the huge dreads, and like somebody would
They
just
tear 'em out.
yank
They
them,
tear 'em out,
like
right on their
oh,
skulls.
Yeah,
Like guys would tackle or score touchdowns while the defender
Yeah.
holding their freaking dreadlocks.
Yep.
It's crazy. Look at that quick release again.
Ooh,
Keyshawn again.
right there, the fake quick release.
This is exactly what he did with Emilus last week. He just picks his guy and he goes.
Okay, Keyshawn Johnson's now leading 5 of 8 for 81 yards. That's an average of 16.2 with 37.
Does it have the average on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing that in your head. I was going to give you props, but I take it back.
No, you think I'm that good at math?
I don't know.
I barely passed grade 12 math.
I didn't, I'm just curious. You were doing
Mind
them
you,
really quick.
I didn't study, so that might have been part of it.
That's what happens when you're Doogie Housering through high school, bro. You probably don't get that reference, do you?
I wasn't really paying attention.
That's fair. Oh my gosh, you gotta stop doing that, bro. Third, he kept going to him.
Is that the same play, though? I feel like every time
It
it's
was.
been him in the
That's what I'm
exact same
saying.
spot, right? Just above
They're
that.
leaving him one-on-one.
Yeah. Okay, Duncan Busby's 5 of 6 for 59 yards, average of 11.8. I did that one in my head.
Good average, good average. Daniel Johnson, that's his name. First
Yep.
year. So he's a rookie. Out of Tulane. Is it the Green Wave in Tulane?
There's a whole bunch of rookies.
Yeah, this line has been incredible. That's one
Really,
thing,
I
again,
mean,
that's
honestly,
really
like
standing
that,
out.
it's just, it's
Between them and
phenomenal the
Harris's
way they.
release time, it's very good. Look at that again. Line it up. Get it.
There we go.
Guess who?
Attaboy.
Guess who?
Keyshawn Johnson. That's
Oh,
my
no,
boy.
they're giving the one. They're giving the one.
They're giving up. You know
Make
what?
a challenge. The booth can challenge us, right?
well,
Oh, no,
it-
because it's not a scoring. They have to call it a touchdown to then.
But
review
see,
it.
when they say it's either scoring or potential scoring, to me,
He's
that
in his
is
zone, man.
potential.
He's in
right
right
there,
there.
the
He's
foot's
way
in.
through.
That's potential
How
scoring.
are you calling that the one?
that
Just go straight down
his
the
foot
line.
is in. So if they should challenge us, or the
Look at it's
What?
clearly over the
That's
line.
clear. See, this is potential scoring.
Now maybe just bear with me here. Maybe his foot wasn't down when he caught the ball in the end zone. Maybe he was lifting it up before he had possession. Might be a thing. Yes.
See, this is where the frickin' command center annoys the hell out of me.
Here we go. There it is.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
let's give that ref some love, hey? He's really
Yes.
overcoming the nerves tonight. He's really finding
Thank you.
his lane. He's
Yeah.
stepping into it.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, turn around, please. Yes, thank you, producer Brooklyn. What are you doing? You look like a Muppet, bro. The Swedish jazz. Hey ho, hey ho, you borgy borg. Here we go. He's ready. Hughes with the snap. Great snap. Great hold. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's twice now. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Okay, so I just have to not watch.
Dude,
Okay,
these
watch.
are both of them are like this.
Is he overcorrecting? Is it close on the left?
No, it's back to the right again.
Oh.
Both of them have been to the right. He had that one extra left, and then he went right back to the right side. Like, these are way too close. But nobody remembers if it's close or not. They only remember it went through.
Close only counts in horseshoes and shit fights.
Love that. Oh, who cares about this? Show us the kick.
I don't know. I like to see the kick's pretty.
I want you to see how close.
I do actually want
Like,
to see.
You don't understand.
Well, I'll go back and watch the
Yeah,
highlight
of
reel,
course
and
you will.
it'll be in there.
That's a good call. Look at that.
Yeah, no.
Great
How
play.
could
He was
they?
so- he had
And the
2
guy's
feet in
watching
end
him
zone. He's
too.
right there.
Like,
That's the problem. Is he's right on the frickin'
Yeah.
line.
I'm like, he's looking right at the play.
Yeah. Look at. It's right
Like,
there.
dude is right there. How did you?
One. See, that's the guy who got a cheeseburger from Coach Hamilton. Like double cheese, and I'll do it. I'll throw. Here we go. All right. You're up and in. Oh no.
Yep, he's wrapped up.
Oh,
Big hit.
on each
Big
other.
hit.
Ugh.
See, when there's a big hit like that, you're just watching the pile, making sure everybody gets
Moving,
up. Like, it's
yeah.
just like, just
That's
make
what I mean. That's why I'm like, I love that they let them return kicks in the CFL, but I also hate it because the impact is insane. Like running as fast and as hard as you can directly into somebody while they're doing the same to you.
But
Like,
then
it's
again, I
just-
mean, look at hockey. That's
Yeah.
all hockey is.
that's true too.
They're doing that 17 times a minute in hockey,
Yeah.
right? So, like,
But you're on skates.
true, but
Gives you that
Getting
little,
slammed in-
little bit easier to
getting slammed into the boards versus
Yeah, no.
getting slammed into the ground
getting
is
hit
a-
hurts no matter what sport you're playing
Yeah.
for sure. Oh no.
Oh, it was close. He was really close.
You need 1 foot or 2 in the CFL.
It's just down inside. If you have a toe, it's in.
Okay, so like just one thing. So of course that would have.
Yeah.
I was looking back at that touchdown thing, like his knee got down as well. It didn't matter. All he needed was with the foot.
All you need is a
Yeah,
foot.
I keep forgetting that.
Now, you were right though that if his shoulder had gone down
Before the
before
foot got down.
the foot got down,
Then
like
there's
if
no
he was
catch.
at
Yeah.
a forward angle, then yeah.
Good call. Good call. Oh, I want more sliders.
Good call.
I want
Yes,
more sliders,
please.
and I want more chicken wings.
Yeah, I'd take another one of those sliders, especially since I dumped half of mine on the ground.
I should skip the dish. I told everyone that you ate it anyway. It was that good. You got some
There-
Maggie hairs.
There was a lot of Maggie hair. There wasn't just a little bit. I'm gonna
would
be
eat
honest
it.
on that one.
I would eat it. I eat a lot. Yeah, we are always real here. You're right. That's the one thing we can bring that no one else can is always being real.
It was
always
tempting. There
live,
was a
always
moment
real.
where I was like,
Yeah.
do I just like take the bun that has
I was
most
about
of
to
it
jump
and
you
eat
and
it?
steal it. And then you talk about all the hair that was on it. And it was a tiny bite, but still I wanted it. A lot. But yeah, the wings. Bugsy's doing this. Boy, I almost did it.
Oof.
I almost gave away the secret because I was excited at that play. Big campaign coming up soon. If you love wings, you obviously love Bugsy's wings for the best. And there's going to be a lot of potential for you to enjoy a lot of wings and do a lot of winning. It's another little teaser for our friends over at Bugsy.
And definitely another way for you to get some winning and get some of those free wings.
Oh, they're so good.
In the chat. Want to hear from you. You could usurp Jack's
There
and
you
get
go.
those Bugsy's wings.
And I'm sure you can order them too, hey? I bet you they're on the delivery services.
Oh, probably, yeah.
We'll order some extra next week. Just like whatever you're making for us off your secret menu, double it. Here's some money.
Yeah, right?
Let's do it because it's so good. And we love supporting Bugsy's. Like I said, good people doing great things. That's
Yeah.
literally who we partner with. Every business with us, with this
Well, we
family,
can all
are
vouch for them
so good.
personally, right?
That's it.
That's the thing is if
And
they're
that's the difference.
if they're on the network,
Yeah.
then we either use them personally
Yeah.
or we know somebody who does, or we can,
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
You have to be vouched for. That's it. No dicks, no assholes. That's our big rule.
Yeah.
So that's how we can give you
The
that
only place
guarantee
you can
that
be a
it's good
dick or
people.
asshole is in the chat.
Or on the Twitch stream, I guess, maybe.
On the Twitch stream, yeah.
Kind of gets a little greasy over there. Oh.
Oh,
See, that's big pressure. That's a
That's big
big
pressure.
blitz.
so that'll be third
Now
and 10.
things are interesting.
4:38.
You have
They're
to
gonna
kick it.
they're gonna kick.
punt.
They're gonna get the field goal. Oh, this is a.
But
this
now
is an
you're a
interesting
couple
one.
first downs away from calling it. It's Thurman again. Oh, I love it. I'm really liking Thurman. He might be one of my guys now.
Yeah, last year
Jameer
he
Thurman.
was definitely a highlight, and I think this
Look at
year
him.
he'll be even more.
Just see ya. And he's smart enough not to follow through on his tackle.
Yeah.
Good for you. Look at Bo. Face mask. Face mask.
See, you're getting into it. Touch
Well,
my face
that's just the
mask.
voice I imagine he said when
Yeah.
he was talking to the ref. Hey, ref, face mask.
See, you're doing a funny voice. I'm doing a funny voice too.
That's true.
Miss,
Can't argue that.
miss.
Oh,
Ah,
Legs is good, man. Legs is really good.
legs.
Classic Legs, bro. Mazer. Coach Mazer, sorry, we already got a pick for you. He said 27-20 Riders, and that was 1 minute ago. You're already
Coach
screwed
Mazer-
anyway. You
Coach-
already screwed it.
Yeah, you already screwed it off. No, right now, if I was you, I would actually. Let's check in with the predictions. We're getting closer to having a decision. Right now,
Yeah, it's
I
getting
am
hot.
sitting at pretty close, as well
We've got
as
a total of
Coach
50.
Two.
Like, they just went over that we just talked about.
Right
4,
now,
49.5.
Coach Two is the closest
He's about to win without making the pick.
without even making the pick. But if
Uh.
it goes a little bit longer, then I might be able
Or
to pull
we
this
could
one
just
out.
change the name to Ryan, and it could be both of them
That's true. Whichever one responds first
without a
gets the pick
flat
for the day.
Yeah, that's good. 100 yards, Keyshawn Johnson. That Keyshawn Johnson.
He is that Keyshawn Johnson. Shout out Jamie and I.
Eyeball.
Okay, yeah, he's 7 of 10 for 112 yards. One
crazy.
touchdown, 42 yak.
I would love to know how many catches he's had in this fourth quarter. He's got to be like 5 of those. Hey,
Oh, at least.
he's been just
yeah.
getting peppered, bro.
Yeah, he's been really going off here. And I mean, also like
Hold
Trevor
on a
Harris.
second. That's how he spells his name.
Yeah.
Keesean.
Yeah.
Keyshawn. I've never seen it spelled like that.
Yeah.
Sean. Sean.
And now also Trevor Harris, 24 out of 35 for 278.
See, that's pretty much
See,
what he finished
that
with
second
last week.
second
Yeah.
half he settled in.
There he is.
See, it's the Riders. It's either the first quarter or the fourth quarter that they just dick around for.
So true.
It's either it's the first,
bro.
it's the fourth quarter curse or the
Alright.
first quarter
Got a
curse.
3-minute warning coming up.
I guess I should also go back to that.
I do like looking at my big fat 0 on there. Very nice. Look at that.
Tommy Stevens again. That's why we brought him in, and
It's
he's
never
not
one,
just
hey? It's
no.
never one.
It's
You're
never
right.
just the one that they
He's got
need. It's
3,
usually
4
2 or
every time,
3.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
man, right now is on 4 carries. He's sitting at 11 yards, and when you're in a short yardage situation, that's
should only be
impressive.
getting 1. 3-minute warning. It's actually a 2-minute and 37-second warning to be
so
exact.
now, where are we on the field right now? We're on the
What is it, about 35, 40 in Hamilton?
Kickoff. Hold on.
Is it behind?
This is slightly delayed.
Of course. Oh, baby.
Okay, Hamilton 42.
Okay, that's close.
So we're sitting at the Hamilton 42. So we're within field goal range. So we walk it down we're 42 on the first down. So we try and walk it down, give it to Olette and run out the clock / get another touchdown, get you within closer field goal range.
Yeah.
If we can't get the touchdown, kick the field goal, and then just delay. Because if we kick the
But
field
you
goal,
know what always happens when you play prevent defense? Dink, 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 dink.
yeah. But I
Every
mean,
time. I hate it.
even if we can kick the field goal, they have to walk down and get a touchdown with a 2-point to win.
See, that 2-pointer is going to be key. That's the
Yeah,
ace of the
that's
hole.
right.
That's what you're thinking about. See, that's why I hate prevent defense. Go at them, blitz them, get.
Well, I mean,
opposite.
that's
Don't give 'em
the,
time
the,
to make
the
plays.
ideal thing is just walk it down for another touchdown and then
Call
game's
it,
over,
yeah.
right?
But clearly, this type of game, I don't know if that's.
I
gonna
don't know if,
happen
but
yeah.
they're heating up there. They're
Keyshawn.
heating up. Keyshawn Johnson and Trevor Harris, like
Maybe
they're
it's
both.
Emless time again, or maybe imagine if they hand it off.
Again, in this case, I don't throw. I dick around
Run clock.
and run the clock and run the ball.
Next Friday, Game 3 of the 13th Melon in Toronto as your Riders are taking on the Argos. Looks like a 5 p.m. kickoff again. I
Yes.
believe that's what we're talking about. We have to figure out a plan with your show on the Friday edition.
Yeah, it's a 5 p.m. kickoff.
Yeah. So we got to do some dinking and tinkering around there.
We're going to have to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But have no fear. We will be here.
Either way, in one shape or another. I keep trying to get him to let us just change the set on the fly, but he doesn't want to do it. It's not very professional.
No, imagine
He
that.
just doesn't want people to see him swearing and yelling as he tries to put up all these decorations.
I don't think anybody else wants to see that because at this camera angle,
there's Thor.
there's Thor about 5 yards.
Okay.
See,
Now
at
you're
that
on it.
camera angle, all they're going to see is my ass while I'm doing that too.
One step closer to our OnlyFans right there. One day.
As we said last week,
We're
we
gonna
got on
do
this
the first
subject.
tasteful
I want to
OnlyFans
do an
feed,
OnlyFans that has nothing to
Yeah.
do with NSFW content.
Yeah, that's it. Just put all of our shows on OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's
'Cause
only for our
basically-
fans.
It's basically just like a big Patreon, isn't
It's
it?
really just a Patreon that is geared towards giving them extra content, right?
Yes, well, some racy extra content.
Yeah.
But we could also give
I
you this
wonder
content.
when
It would be
they
a fun thing to try.
when they created OnlyFans, did they intend for it to be that way, right? Or did
Great
it just
question.
happen to
Great
turn
question. It's
that
just
way?
turned that way from all the
Right.
how disgusting society is nowadays. So sad. We've just crumbled into where
Right.
a thing like OnlyFans is totally normal.
Right.
It's like,
Like-
it's the best. Like, come on, guys. Anyways, that's
So do
enough.
we
no
think-
politics, no religion. We don't get deep on this show.
Do we think Harris is going to break 300? He's sitting at 290 right now.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll know right now. This will be it. If he does, because he's got to make what 7. He'll go for 10. Give him 300.
Oh, he's going to
Definitely
throw.
throwing. He's gonna run. Oh no!
Oh!
Throw the ball, Trevor. There you go.
Yes!
There's a 10. And Keyshawn again.
Keyshawn Johnson.
I love how he spells his name. That makes me so happy. I've never seen that before.
Oh, I remember the first time I went to spell it. I had to look it up, and then when I looked it up, like that can't be
That's
right.
amazing. Because everyone knows Key.
Yeah.
SHON.
Man,
Keyshawn
Harris is
Johnson.
so lucky.
He's so slow.
So
but
lucky.
still, to see him be nimble like that, right?
That's
To
still
see
way
him
more
do
nimble
work.
than he ever was
Yeah.
last year,
That's
right?
what I'm saying,
So
to see him
I'm
on 2
happy
legs.
with the fact that he's able
And
to do
He
that.
kept the play alive to make it happen. Like that's a
Yep.
really good job by Trevor Harris right there. And he's going over 300 yards.
Yep.
Crazy. Yeah. Score. Stay up. Stay up. Run the clock. Run the clock.
He's actually
Minute and a
not.
half.
That was apparently only 6 yards. He's at 296, unless this is delayed.
That
It's
was-
probably delayed.
Bro, that was way more than 6.
I thought so, too.
They had 7 yards for the first down. So, you know,
No, they're calling it 295 now.
taking away an extra one. Somebody's cheering for not the Riders. How dare you? All right, I'm running it again. Run it. Draw play. Run the draw.
Yeah, I was over on it.
Oh, they're passing. Look at this. Shotgun. Yeah, of course. It's working. But not enough, though.
Dante Myers.
So now you get your 3 back. This is the exact one you talked about. You got to stop them.
Yep. Yeah, you got to.
Touchdown ties, though. Well, I guess Lothar's kicking. Turn your ass around, kid. Trying to check what Bodog's got to say. It's a really big kick. The field position, the field position, if he misses, is going to be really bad. Yeah, Bodog doesn't like Hamilton right now. That's a good sign. All right, Lothar. Looks like what's he doing? Hamilton 21. It's a chip shot. It'll be 29-yarder. Oh no, he missed it. That's a miss. But he got the one, so they need more on their field goal.
So they got the rouge. Okay.
And he missed left, by the way. Overcompensated.
See,
At
he's
least
getting
got
in
the
his own,
one.
he's getting in his own head there, right?
Oh,
That's
for
the
sure.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so assuming they can stop them in their tracks here,
Again, don't go and prevent defense.
but assuming they can stop them,
I can't believe they hit 28, man. Look at that.
I will win. Yeah, I'll win. I think.
I had the
Oh wait, no,
Riders- I had
actually
the
no.
Riders
Coach
score
2.
28. How about
Coach
that?
2. Coach 2 will win it.
Yeah,
He's
28,
only
24
one off.
right now.
Or Ryan, Network Ryan on behalf of Coach 2.
Oh, Coach Mace does not like this. Look at. I still love see, this is another time where nothing but good things to say about the Roos, bro. Hey? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, not pass interfere. Picked.
Oh,
yeah.
almost picked. Almost picked.
That's a great job by not
and no
getting
flags.
penalized.
Well, yeah, no flags. Like, you have to be
They were
so
both
careful
beat.
for
They
PI
were
there.
both beat. A great
Oh.
throw. Oh, Levi again, man. How many yards do you got now?
I don't care.
Oh, that's a pass
25
interference there.
25 of 37 for 332 yards. And Trevor Harris is sitting at
That's a mop right there.
200 or 26
by
of
the way.
37 for 295. Okay, they're not updating the stats, obviously, because he is well over 300.
Yeah. He needed 6, and he threw for 7 for a first down.
And then he threw another one for at least like 5 or 6.
And then he's out of bounds. All right. 35 seconds. They are on the Hamilton 50-ish. It's all right, Lothar. You're okay, dude. You
Yeah.
got the points. That's all that
It's fine.
matters.
You got 1 point, and that's all they
Yep.
they can't win it with
They
a field goal.
have to-
They
yeah,
have to walk
throw.
down for
Yep.
a touchy.
A touchy. I like that.
Touchy.
Everyone always says touchy. I like
tutty,
touchy.
a
I want
touchy.
touchy. Walking.
I want touchy
goodbye for
too.
touchy. Here we go.
No,
Love
shut
that.
him down.
Love
Shut him down.
Inbounds to run that clock.
Look at that older guy who's ref.
ball guy?
Yeah, the ball guy. Gotta love it.
Working the
He's
sidelines.
right in there.
So there's
Right
28
in there,
seconds
too.
Now, how much time do they? Like, how long until they play it back in? Like that? Like they set. Wait
It
till
starts.
The ball's set up. The second
It
the ball goes
starts
down?
with when they whistle in the
Okay, whistle in the play.
whistle.
Oh, and he got popped. You hear that? Oh yeah.
I mean,
Girl,
it's
it's football.
it's a different ball. It's a different ball throughout the game. You know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Half these guys piss themselves out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. The doctor's shining through
Yeah.
again,
Doctor
eh?
shining.
This has
through.
been the doctor-themed episode of the 13th Melon. Solving all the
See,
flaccid
this is one of those games
problems.
that just goes.
Is that right here? It's your game. Game over.
Oh, he just about got it.
And I didn't even have to
AJ
jinx
Allen
them
with
with
the
a
knockdown.
bet. Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
2-0, baby.
Okay, so let's go through and take a look at
Lothar,
our.
he's still not happy, man.
Well, I mean, how would you be if that
Dude,
was
they
the
won.
way? I know, but like in his head, like put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah.
They
I
would-
was the first one to say I feel
Right?
so bad for him.
I do too. Okay, so closest 28-23 is the final score, so that puts coach number
Coach
2.
Nailed it.
So he is going to get.
Is that that's
8
almost
points.
a 10. Almost drained it.
Yeah.
Very good. You know, this team is starting to live up to the talk.
Right?
Yeah. It's really something. I'd love to see him just throw a play action in here in the game and just put one more on him. Just to really give him one. Man, so
Riders win.
MLS last week,
Final score.
Keyshawn this week.
Okay.
Bring him up and see how we
We'll
did.
take another quick look at the predictions so we can remind ourselves
Whoa.
what the score predictions
I
were.
did. Hey, I did hit the Riders total.
You
score.
hit the Riders total score
pretty good.
for her. Yeah, so you got that right.
Yeah, nothing
Um,
else.
So yeah, coach number 2, or I should say Network Ryan on
Network
behalf
Ryan,
of coach 2, gets the closest with only 1 point variation, 1 point away
That's
from getting
crazy.
that 10 points. So good job, Network Ryan. Hey, that was what I was going to choose. Remember,
Yeah,
I
you
chose.
tried. And then
I
it was already
tried.
taken. Yeah,
I
that's a good
tried.
point. Imagine
So-
if you only went from 24 to 23
Oh, if I would have
instead
done
of
that.
to 25.
Man.
You were two. You would have been 2 up. I guess you did the one extra for the Riders too.
But yeah. So with that, our winner,
And all of us Hamilton dum-dums really embarrassed ourselves.
Coach 2 has bought himself the lead. If Flats missed it with the Hamilton winning prediction, so that's what bumped him down to
Yeah.
second place. But yeah.
Hey, I'm just happy with my 0. I'm gonna try to keep a 0 the whole year. That's
Hey,
my
it's-
goal.
it's golf.
I want to get skunked. That's
It's
right. Low
golf.
score wins, baby. I can do that. Oh, that's awesome. LB.
Whew.
Woo!
Okay.
We did it.
That was a roller coaster.
As are most Rider games. Your thoughts? Post
But
game, my
like
friend.
that went down to the last
post-game
20
show.
seconds, right?
Still brought to you by Bugsy's. Try the wings. They are
No,
amazing.
wrong
New
frickin'
campaign
one. Shit.
starting. It's
Fuck.
okay. It's
Goddamn.
hey, easy now.
There we go.
Lights are still on. There it is. Our game day feast for today. Sliders. Ooh, the sliders. So good. Thai peanut wings and smoky bacon. Sweet smoky
Sweet
bacon
and
wings.
smoky. That's
which
not
are
a-
my favorite to this
See,
day.
that's
and I
a
love all
creative
of
combination because normally you get sweet and spicy
Yeah.
or like smoky and you know what?
them.
It's sweet and
smoky
smoky.
bacon. It's got that sweet little syrup in there,
Yeah.
that maple, and then yeah. Producer Brooklyn ate them all. I'm not upset.
I'm
A
upset.
little bit, yeah.
I'm
well,
very upset. Producer Brooklyn ate all. Yeah, well, of course you're not. You got a whole bunch of freaking Bugsy's wings.
All right, tell us about the game, buddy. Let's get in this post-game show before
Okay, well,
everyone goes and
let's-
listens to the
the-
Green Zone
Yeah.
post-game show.
Well, let's see. They still haven't updated the stats, so apparently Trevor
We'll
Harris
never
didn't hit 300 yards, even though we both know he hit 300 yards. So good, congrats to Trevor Harris.
Different
His
website
completion
line.
percentage is like not fantastic, but like not the worst. Like we got the win, right?
Yes, the Riders.
We got the win, and
so
so I'm happy
who
with
stood
that.
out for you besides Keyshawn freaking Johnson, bro?
Keyshawn Johnson, Tommy Stevens. We're really seeing why we brought him in.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Third string quarterback in for short yardage. Most normal short yardage quarterbacks go for about one, maybe one and a bit. He
And
put
the
up
only
11 and 4 attempts.
And the only reason they're bringing in a short yardage quarterback is so that
Trevor Harris doesn't hurt
yeah,
himself.
exactly. So the starter doesn't hurt himself, but
Very smart.
he's built for the short yardage. So
Yeah.
I like to see that. Kadeem Carey, obviously, his debut went well. I mean, he didn't get a whole lot of carries. He only got.
Are you happy with the amount of touches he got?
four carries? I would have liked to have seen
And a
more.
catch. And a catch.
Right, and a catch. I would have liked to have seen more, but I also would rather win than see more of him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, right?
I think
And
you
so-
should always want to win first.
Right.
bud.
So that's good. Olette, I think we saw more of what we were hoping for the last 2 years with him.
Yeah, he showed up.
And so if we can keep doing that and really get
This
that
is
O-line
unbelievable.
dialed
Were
in.
you on TSN? Which site were you on? CFL?
For what?
For your stats.
I'm on the CFL website.
Yeah, because on TSN, same thing. 295 for
So
Trevor
did he
Harris.
not
That's dumb.
hit
He
300?
must have just been tripping balls, bro.
That's crazy.
That's
Unless
sad.
this is like slightly ahead of the TV feed. Like who-
TSN just said final.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Either way. How do you feel about Trevor Harris, speaking of?
I like.
Not
I
as-
mean,
not as sexy as last week, but the running game is more sexy, I think.
right? You know, I mean, that's the thing is like we've said it a few times now. When one is slumping, the other is stepping
Pick
up,
it up.
right? And so
Very true.
if we can keep doing that, we'll keep winning. I
There
mean,
it is. Keyshawn's getting the post game.
Keyshawn getting the post game interview again. Keyshawn, not that Keyshawn
Ooh.
Johnson. Shout out
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah, we were supposed to get a thunderstorm
That's
rolling
Thor
through.
right there.
That's Thunder.
Thor's ringing.
Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, rise to meet your fate. Your destiny awaits.
Shout out to Amon
Dun, dun,
and
dun,
Sabaton.
dun, 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 dun,
Both
dun, dun.
amazing. Anything else you want to cover on your post game show, young man?
Hold on here. So
I'm starting to sweat again.
with that win, it puts us
Oh, yeah,
to
standings, 2-0.
2-0, which is first in the West at this exact moment.
Beautiful. And that West, as we all know, a tough division.
It is.
Mostly because there's an extra team.
Right. Yes, of course.
CFL, come on. Get it together.
The other thing I was going to point out.
Always bring
Next
something
show.
up. Hey, we are
here
back.
Friday.
On
Actually, that should
Friday.
say 4:30.
Riders versus Argos, June 20th.
Show starts at 4:30. Ignore that. It's 4:30.
Cutting into your show.
Or is it
We're
4:30?
doing it
Is
just
5?
like
I swear kickoff was supposed to be 5:30 unless
7
they changed
p.m.
it.
Eastern, 5 o'clock.
Unless they changed it. Hold on. No, it's 5:30.
Yep.
It's 5:30.
So you
Their
nailed it.
TSN coverage starts
At 5.
At 5.
Gotcha,
But
their
the actual kickoff
Just
is
like
at
our
5:30.
pregame.
Just like our. So
Right
that
after
is
your
right.
show.
So don't ignore that.
So we are going somehow from your show live right into the
We'll
13th
figure it
Melon
out.
Live. It's going to be sweet. I know we will. It's
just
gonna be
watch the
something awesome.
channel
It'll be a lot of fun.
and you'll be able to keep track of what's
Yes,
going on.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you to people in the chat.
Hanging
To
out.
Stanley Slambo,
Love
Jax. Jax, you win the Bugsy's wings. So
All because you didn't take a tie cut?
yeah, well,
That's fair.
you know what?
that's fair,
Because he ended up kind of turning around and he didn't pick the
Very
tie
well done.
cats. So
And one of the biggest thank yous to Brad and the team over at Bugsy's.
Yes.
We're
Look forward
talking
to
Lawson
hearing
Heights
from
Mall.
them.
We're talking Market Mall. One more time with the game day feast. Those sliders, incredible. Thai peanut wings, along with the. Hit me one more time with it. Sweet and smoky
I think we need a
bacon
producer,
wings.
Mike.
Yeah, we do. It's in there. We can set it up.
We can.
should
We're
be.
going to do that for next week.
Sweet and smoky bacon wings, the best I've tried so far out of the current 4 that we've tried, including the Korean barbecue and the buffalo jerk.
Yes.
Not just a asshole from Buffalo. A fantastic wing. Well, thank you, buddy. I'm really happy. Really love that you take me along here, and I really enjoy seeing the Riders win games. Most of all.
I'm just enjoying it's Rider season, right? I like watching the games.
I mean, I hang out and watch the games. Very cool. And I'm excited to watch next week. This has been a lot of fun.
It's a great game.
Hell yeah. We get to cool down now because I am sweaty.
I got to do it.
We got that AC going.
So, okay, I got to remember
close
how I set this up to edit. Okay, bye.
Perfect.